Stream now.
Does anyone know how to do the overlay? For the Discord overlay?
And
I don't know how to do it for
we're
the
live.
Roll20.
We're live. Live from lockdown. Welcome, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
I
This
hope
is the
you're
Nameless one. I am here with Yoshi, Ballistic, Fair, Ellis, Paige, Namink, Sawtooth.
Hey.
And I think that's everybody. Did I miss somebody?
Nope. I mean,
You say Ballistic?
Only the people within our hearts.
Oh, wait, what? Hi, Ballistic. I'm just messing with you.
And today, our party has made it out of the dungeon's doormat and are now facing their first real challenge in the dungeon.
I know.
Now on Death's doormat.
Just a friendly Draco Lich.
First real challenge is in a Draco Lit, yeah.
Here we go.
And everybody roll initiative.
Oh,
Right.
Watch us all
that's
die.
a wonderful way to start.
Right
Need
off
to add
the
our tokens in.
Bam! Oh, wow.
And for
Nicely
anybody
done.
who's curious, there will soon be an actual intro for the campaigns.
Oh, heck
I
yeah.
know. So if you
Yeah.
want to see that, you know what you can do. You can go ahead and drop a like and subscribe while you're at it.
And ring the bell to stay notified.
Yep, do
And
that.
Just
I mean,
And
hopefully
feel
also
free to
drink water.
comment.
Yes,
Yeah.
comment.
leave a
people
comment.
watching
Tell
the
us just how
comments, so
stupid
we can
you
say
are.
hi.
Yes.
Drinking
Leave
water
a
doesn't help
comment.
us, but it helps you, which helps us. Which helps you.
Yep.
Leave a comment for us. Tell us just
Yeah,
how
Melissa, are we
stupid
gonna
we
get
were in the
tokens
last
from the turn
episode.
order?
We'd really appreciate it. Really, we would.
So, hold on, I gotta...
Turn order is blank, Nameless. We require assistance.
I'm working on it.
We require assistance.
There's a lot of.
I'm wondering who you have commissioned for the music end of the intro.
Have
So,
you heard the intro yet?
Forever Free Brony is doing the one for Lost Memories, and this one is being done by Frozen Nights.
Sick.
Frozen Nights.
Yes.
Okay.
I attempted to get Jikro, but Jikro doesn't do commission, so...
Okay.
And, sadly, Sawtooth doesn't do this type of music.
The
Yeah.
orchestral epic stuff? Nah.
He's more of the pony
And
genre.
Though
It-
doing my own intro and outro music was the intro theme, where it's just like a quick little bubble. That was a fun experience. I've never really done any music for
Wait.
like marketing purposes.
Why does Ballistic have 2 tokens?
Yes.
Because why not?
Huh?
because
Because I tried to
I don't
click
know.
you, and it clicked him instead.
Oh,
There.
Just lost the game.
oh, that's scary. I don't like the size of this thing. Maybe it's one of those things where it looks big and scary, but it's like a softie, and we can use our Fluttershy skills to calm it down.
Oh.
Listen to
I
yourself.
highly
Just listen for one moment.
But,
Does
Oh,
anyone know the stare?
Sawtooth, remember, this isn't an equestrian creature.
We're not in Equestria anymore,
So
Toto.
I need...
No, we're still in Equestria. It's just this creature's not from Equestria.
Right?
might I roll a nature check?
Paige, I need you to drag your number over to the box.
I
Or
could
type
have sworn
it
I
in.
did.
Because sometimes it glitches. I've noticed.
Yeah, it does.
If something it got updated before I entered mine.
Where's...
You can try and steal these cards all you want, Nate, but I have the power to ignore these, and it's very effective.
Who else does? Yeah, I mean, I wish. That is annoying. I just want to steal the cards already. You've had them for like the whole session. It's not fair.
I hold all the cards, my friends.
Mom says it's my turn on the deck of cards.
Nope, my cards.
Is it a deck of many things?
It's a card of
It's
many
a
decks.
deck of all the fates.
Okay.
It's a tech deck.
So first is the Cloud Gazer.
Dude, bro.
I got
And you
that.
said I have to roll a check for the fear effect.
Yes, it is a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Throw a stick at it.
And this
I
is line of
forgot
sight?
to
I don't remember.
pull him up. 1 second.
Ballistic, now might be a good time for your boom booms.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's only a good time for their boom booms if they're not completely afraid.
Well, frightened, if I
Okay, we-
remember correctly, just means you can't move closer to it.
It depends. Most of the
Let me
time,
double
yes.
check.
I
You,
can.
you can't willingly move towards it.
Because yeah, it's
Alright.
just regular frightened.
Also,
Yep.
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls when the source of fury is in line of sight.
So it's just a
You
regular.
can't go
Oh,
closer
okay.
Wait, what's the disadvantage for?
on attack rolls and ability checks. If
Oh,
Okay.
for yeah,
object
that's
of
right.
fear
You
is
pass.
in line of sight.
Okay.
Awesome. Congrats.
I move forward,
I think all of us have to do this, which is fantastic, by the way.
and I'm
Yes,
gonna
we'll
beat
do
it
it
with
as
my
your turn
shield.
comes up. Okay.
Alright.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna beat it with my shield.
Okay.
It's an 18 hit.
Hit it with a stick.
A 18 does not hit.
Ooh, the 18 doesn't hit.
How about 29?
A 29 does hit.
I should hope so.
Congratulations.
Well,
do that
first off,
much.
it is a dragon. Second off,
Yep.
it's a lich.
Okay, let
Up
me
to the
double
20 hits.
check.
20.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Nope.
20 hits, yes.
Oh, really?
Very close, but
I find that surprising.
no.
Awesome.
So I do that much.
I mean, it doesn't have the scales per se.
It's all
Okay.
bone.
Dry bones.
It's kind of
Yeah.
dead.
Bones,
Orion.
It's alive, but it's dead, you know?
Alright, where's my wisdom? That could be worse.
Alright, Yosh. Deal the
That's
final
about what I
blow.
expected. Yeah, I wish. As expected, this is a very, very scary large dragon. Well, I
And a
cast
video
Fairy
of
Fire
1/4.
on the dragon. The dragon is now outlined in blue light.
Okay.
Oh, is that like a visibility aid?
Any attack roll against him will have advantage if you can see it.
Oh,
You're welcome.
that's awesome.
Did
Yeah,
it
fairy
suc-
fire is amazing.
Fairy fire is
always
a
succeeds.
dex save
Yeah, it
DC.
has to succeed on a dex.
Yeah.
Let me double check
Yep.
its dex.
Dexterity saving throw will be a 27.
It failed.
Yes.
What I thought. Woo! Do I get to see what's a little bit over on the other side of the dragon now that it's illuminated?
Why is Roll20 throwing a temper tantrum? Hello? There we go. Can anybody hear me?
Alright, I'll just
body.
stay back here.
He's gonna do
There we
something
go.
to me first, and I do it.
That is my turn.
Can I be
That
heard?
is my turn.
Okay.
No,
Yep.
you can.
Okay. It is now his turn.
Alright, let's see.
Time for
We're
him to
gonna
use a
use
breath
this
weapon and kill all
one.
of us.
Okay, that's not what I do. This. Bear with me.
Yep.
Not excited about this.
This is rough. I am low on spell slots,
Oh,
baby.
that's
Good thing I can do this all day.
I can't believe I was using lightning bolts
So-
on the chickens.
everybody
Oh,
in
yeah.
this line.
Where's the line?
Oh my
Can't see
god.
the line.
Crap.
I cannot see what happened.
The line is you to Sawtooth and beyond.
Oh,
Why am
So
I?
Luna also, Luna
Why does it
also
have to reach me?
It's
It's
a
a line
90-foot
attack.
line. What do you want?
So,
Poor
dexterity
Luna.
saving throw
Literally
for
a lightning bolt. DC is 20.
Dex saving throw for everyone in the line.
yes.
Alright, so it's gonna be +3.
I have cool
Ooh,
effects.
that roll.
I think you're. That's not good, buddy.
I am now a
You're not a crispy bug.
sawtooth but roasted.
Okay, well, what was
I mean,
Ellis's?
we've been roasting you
roast you all
pretty
the
much
time.
all the
Just
time.
okay.
Yeah.
And Luna passed. Luna rolled a nat 20.
Well, I'm so happy
Luna is-
for her.
Luna be very,
You know,
Luna is very quick on her hooves.
I think I was the meat shield there. I shielded Luna. You're welcome.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are welcome. You should protect this
That's what your
princess.
job is, so.
Ate
I
the
protected
entire-
Princess.
You ate the entirety of the lightning bolt.
A
Congratulations.
delicious
That was-
roasted love
If
bug.
I was just one step over, I would have protected you.
Wait, that was lightning and not fire?
That was lightning.
Oh, darn.
You have
Oh,
taken
nice.
some damage to the face.
Oh,
What kind of damage does lightning do, though?
So
It does lightning damage.
the only one that avoided that damage was Luna.
Awesome. That is really cool. I'm going to die.
They added
I
stuff.
am dead.
I don't remember what my health was before. Because,
You're
Tokens
tracking
would-
purely through your token.
yeah, I was tracking everything through my token. So I don't know how much health I had.
That was over half.
Do you guys need to look at your tokens?
I was at full health.
Tokens? What do you mean?
Your other tokens?
I do.
I don't know.
This is your opportunity. Give me a second. I will reveal them again because I was testing.
Oh. Hold up. Look at that. Hi, Cave.
Whoa.
Write down any information you have for your tokens quickly.
Where am I?
I'm sorry.
And the far left side.
I don't. It doesn't sound
Where
familiar.
am I?
Tokens.
You're going back in time.
Tokens.
It's
It is,
your character, you dingoose.
Yeah, it's the little piece that you've been using, moving around on the screen. That is
Okay.
your
Oh,
token.
It is you.
To adjust the thing.
Yeah, a lot of people saved their health
Got it.
points on their tokens. So,
Oh.
They did?
Okay, I keep track of it off record.
yeah.
Yeah.
I keep track on both sides, so
So,
Okay.
did everybody get the information they needed?
I'm set. Anybody else?
I can't. Wait, where's my token?
Your token's over here.
Where? Oh.
I don't know, man. Just look for the thing, man.
I.
Thing. Just get the thing.
You good?
No, I'm trying to scroll into my character now.
Oh, you know the thing.
the thing with the stuff.
The thing with the stuff.
Things and
The,
things and stuff.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm set. I got it. I gotta navigate back down here again. Slide over.
What's a sawtooth? You should be prepared to take any attack for Luna.
yeah, I pretty much
I would.
that one.
I would.
Like, no.
I would
Yeah.
strongly suggest getting out of the way of the
For-
very large
for-
dragon's breath.
I am going to move the heck out of there.
For
Just
healer,
scattering so that he can't hit more than one of us at once with the lightning.
yes, for our healer, I would like to point out that I am near death.
For which healer? Because you've got
Holy
two of us.
On death's door.
Both
Yes.
healers.
Probably
That was a lot of damage. That's
So
a lot
how-
of damage.
so. Let's stagger so that there's no one straight line that can take out more than one of us. Because wait, hold up. Let me do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's not gonna quite work.
It can do 120 max damage.
Oh,
Well, more than enough to kill me, that's for sure.
Yep.
is the lightning at the lowest 5 cubic feet, or like if I were to hover, if I were to fly, would I be above the lightning essentially?
Yes.
'Cause we can stagger in the third dimension as well.
I would also like to
Yep.
point out that your rogue benefits from you being on the ground.
Yes.
Yes.
Suggest not being in the air.
Wait. What
He
does? I'm
has,
sorry.
he has,
I
he
do.
has special things.
Oh, the rogue does. Yeah. He has wings, but yeah.
If you're flying,
Also,
his
it's-
wings are less effective.
Nameless, should I roll a D100 since I never did that at the end of our last long rest way back when?
What for?
For class features.
Which one are you using? And you haven't had a long rest since you got that, if I remember correctly. You've had
We haven't
a couple
had one.
short rests.
No, alright, fair enough. And we will wait.
I can after this battle, can we find somewhere safe to do a long rest? Because
Probably not.
I don't think there's any place in the dungeon to do a safe long rest.
They
There
exist.
is.
not
They,
completely
they exist. It's just we want. It'll be a little while before we find one.
Also,
It'll
Paige,
be
it is
very
still your
tricky.
turn.
Oh, I didn't realize.
They're few and far between.
So
Well,
our tank needs healing. So does
There you
our.
go.
Sorry. I don't want to use.
How is the whole party looking overall, health-wise?
I am
Good.
still standing, not doing great, but I'm not quite at death's door yet. I'm like
gonna
at
use
death's hallway.
my staff to cast Mass Cure Wounds, targeting
You're using Mass Cure Wounds?
targeting that one, myself. I need 3 more targets.
Oh, you got your character profile picture, Solar Scripture.
Yep.
Hey, she looks great.
Yes. So I'll do it to our flaming one, our other healer, and the monk. So,
What did you say, Paige?
What shall be done? What shall I do? What am I gonna do?
Paige, what did you say?
run for your life? I don't know.
I was healing people with Mass Cure Wounds, and now I'm trying to remember the dice roll.
Hey. Hey, okay. Did you say you were healing me?
Yeah, I was throwing it at you.
For fun, I think.
I can make 2 gallons of mayonnaise with my alchemy jug at any moment.
Don't. Oh,
That would be very
I'm
helpful.
still annoyed you got that just for the mayonnaise reason.
Can you, like, make it all appear at once?
Andy.
Like, if
You
we
never-
just dump 2 gallons of mayonnaise down this thing's nostril or something? That
Oh,
It's-
Yes, the
Okay, so first
the
of all-
skull of this
first of
thing
all,
has enough
yes.
nostril to actually keep mayonnaise in it.
Mayonnaise and then
Never mind that you can see the building behind it through it.
This thing is literally full of holes. It's not gonna hold the mayonnaise, guys.
I healed a good
but is
chunk of our
mayonnaise
party
an
for
instrument we
26.
can use against it?
what?
Okay.
Did Paige say?
Who all are you healing? So
That one.
Ellis, Sawtooth,
thank
I
you.
think
Fair,
I think he hit Crimson and he
Naming.
hit Lena.
Myself. And
and Lena. Okay. Speaking of which,
I don't recognize that.
she do an attack.
Yay! Go, Lena! Go get
In
it!
there.
Oh, she's actually gonna do something.
Final blow. Okay, she's been helping us this whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
She's saved our
Also-
butt like 5 times already.
Also note, we speak
She did
usually
the
in
attack.
character.
She has attack.
It is now the turn of the fall fire.
Doesn't attack.
What are you attacking with?
Me sword.
Okay. Roll to attack. Don't forget it gives you a +3 to hit on top of all of your other bonuses.
I think
I added it in,
Okay.
and
And
both
you
of those hit.
you do have proficiency with it as well.
Yes, that's included.
Okay.
Since I used up the
Both of those
charges on
hit.
All right.
What kind of damage does this do, by the way? Just your ye olde slashing damage?
That is for me to know, and you to find out
All right.
if you get stabbed.
Assuming
that roll was because I used up the charges on my staff.
Okay. You have done the damage. Okay.
Pretty decent damage, I think.
Quilly.
Yeah.
Yes, I choose to throw a frag grenade
Okay.
at. Am I able to do it from here? Like, aim it here?
You would need to move.
Okay.
You could fly
Wait.
straight up in the air.
Unless you're trying to eat it at the back of Paige's head.
Oh.
And it is
No,
a
I'm
fairly
not trying.
large distance as well, too, so...
I can throw it up to 60 feet.
Oh, that is significant.
You good?
That's like. Wait for him to do like a big roar so you can chuck it down its throat.
Well, I can't
And
wait
then
until
follow it,
I
explode
can't move until his attacks after he attacks. So
Oh, what
So-
the heck?
Oh, right.
Go ahead and do a yeet.
okay, so I throw it here, and he has to.
Oh,
Make-
first off, you have
he
to
has
make a throw action.
Oh, how?
The
What do I do for that?
I believe it's an athletics check.
explosion.
Yes, I believe athletics is correct.
Either athletics or acrobatic. No, I
Okay.
think
Oh,
it's
so
just
by the way,
athletics.
I am in flight right now,
Okay.
so that's a strength. Okay. So not much of a help there, but Okay.
You make it about halfway there.
That's a problem.
no,
No, no.
Literally right next to Fair.
Oh,
That's
So-
literally like right on Fair's head.
Oh no.
As you
Oh no. Oh no.
as you
Have it in with the
yeet this
video.
explosive, the
Well, it still
explosive-
hits the dragon.
You're gonna kill everybody else.
kill me.
as you yeet this explosive, the explosive opens its eye, looks around confused, and then sprays out a sticky black fluid.
What?
Wait, what?
You what?
Wait.
Okay.
Excuse me, what?
some
Did I
sort
get a
of-
different type of bomb than I thought?
Oh no. I will not explain what this is because nobody is rolling checks to see what it is.
It's
May I?
Can I?
Is it a
Yeah,
mimic?
please.
Of some sort?
It
don't
is
think it's
confused
a-
as to what it is.
Can I use a check, or do I need to wait for my turn?
You would need to wait for your turn.
Okay. Will that take up the full action?
We have bigger fish to fry right now.
It will count as a free action.
Oh, cool.
By the way, my rod just turned into a fishing pole, by the way, after that one sawtooth.
I
Oh, yeah, about that one, did you?
destroyed.
Yeah.
thought I didn't remember that one, did you?
It's time to go fishing.
And it's gone.
It is the Toot's turn.
Fishing for puns. I would like to,
And it's gone. Good job.
as a free action, I would like to roll. I want to check to see what that thing was that Ballistic just threw.
So you
What should I
can
roll?
you can attempt to either nature or arcana to see if you have learned of the
Arcana.
nature of this creature.
Let's do Arcana. Heck yeah.
So you have learned that throughout your studies that there are species of mimics that are much
Yeah.
smaller and slightly more intelligent than your average mimic and will often disguise themselves as perfectly innocuous objects.
Ah,
But
Man.
this one is very confused. It disguised itself as a bomb? Is that what you're saying?
Are all of ballistic bombs mimics or just that one?
No, just the one.
I hope so.
I hope it's more of them.
Have mimics eating our
Nice.
gold.
If you would like, I will allow you to go ahead and roll nature to figure out why the hell it just sprayed everybody with ink. Because
Yes,
that's essentially what it just did.
I don't have high nature, but I will try. Here we go. 15. That's not bad.
Could
So-
be worse.
You're not entirely sure what the hell it's doing right now. Now do your turn.
That is completely accurate. All right. So, I see that the dragon. Like, I'm kind of curious about how this 3D stuff works because, like, the dragon seems to be on his feet around, like this area here. But if I were to say move here,
If the
I-
piece is covering the,
okay, that makes
you,
sense.
it counts as part of its threat range, like it where it's
It's big.
standing, and then there's the 5 to 10 feet around it that is its actual threat range. I don't
All right.
remember.
Salt actually wants to keep a safer distance. He wants to be over
How would
here,
you do
hovering
that?
at 5 feet. He's flying. That's so. His first move is to go there. His second thing is to cast lightning bolt at level 4 towards the big bad beast. Hold up. So that's going to be okay. He has to do a save. 86 lightning damage. So it's going to be 96. I'm casting it through my rod. Plus 2. So that's the damage he does. Ooh, 2 1s. Awesome.
That's the damage he takes if he doesn't successfully dodge.
It's half of that if he dodges.
Sorry, I was doing something else. What was the check that he needed to make?
It's a deck save.
Yes.
And he fails. Actually, hold on.
Awesome. Take 29.
Fails. Yep.
Woo! Alright. That is one more spell slot down the drain. But well used.
Now, give me just a second.
Borb.
Apologies, I am just. This was Ballistic's little friend.
Oh, he has a character pawn thing. Hold up.
Well, he exists on the board.
Oh, look at that. Okay, I think it's a threat.
He is
So it's the
he is currently still pretending to be an explosive.
Oh.
Okay.
so
I
would you
think
guys
we
say
all-
it's possible to tame a mimic?
No.
I don't
It-
know how you.
I believe it
Well,
is
I
possible,
Swear
but
to
it's not
God, if you
advised.
try to do anything with that,
Well, if it's
Side.
possible, if it's not,
Destroy
I
it.
won't.
Yeah. No, that's not gonna work.
It is now Crimson Flash's turn.
Alrighty.
I'm kind of
would like-
idealist, so coming from me, yeah, it's not gonna work.
Well, I'm also gonna roll a nature check to. Oh boy, I don't have great nature, but I want to see what it's doing.
Yeah, neither do I.
The,
It's worth a shot though.
what, the guy? The dude?
The mimic.
The
So-
little not bomb.
yes, focus on the mimic instead of the Draco Lich.
You realize that the ink spray was his attempt to explode? Because he wasn't quite sure what was going on and what he was supposed to do.
Okay, so he can actually be useful to us. That's the thing. This guy can actually be useful to us. We can use him.
Oh, little
How
cutie.
so? I mean, it's not like the ink
Um,
spray was toxic or anything. I think we would have taken damage.
I'm also I'm going to take out my wand of magic
Heck is
missiles
going on? Okay.
and expend 4 charges to cast magic missile at the Draco Lich at level 5, which should be at level 4, which should be 7, correct?
I don't know. Should you?
Default is 3. You're casting it for or it's default 3.
No,
Casting
default
at
is
4.
1.
I'm
Well,
saying
default level is 1, but
I'm talking about the
Yes,
missiles
you
that
will cast.
I'm just talking about the missiles. You're casting at 3 levels above
yeah.
what it is, so you have 6
Yes, it will
missiles.
be
Okay, so I'm gonna cast it at level 5.
Okay, at level
7.
5.
So that's 5 charges
missiles.
from the wand.
7 missiles then.
Oh, come on, go back. Ow. Trying to
It's
keep track of this.
7d4 plus 7.
Plus what? Plus 7?
Yes, you're shooting all the missiles at the same target, are you not?
Yes. There you go.
Each missile is a d4 plus 1.
Thus concludeth my turn, and I will return. I have food calling me.
Okay.
Okay.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
McMuffin.
Right.
You change it. I'm going to just try to bash it with my shield again.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does not hit.
Okay. I do a total of 60 damage.
Okay. It is the turn
End
of
of
their
turn.
Orion.
Okay. Oh, crap. I can't go any closer to it.
I would suggest getting out of the line.
Yeah, no, that's what I want to do.
Comment, you can get closer. It's just not advised.
I am frightened. I am not allowed to get closer.
Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, speaking of which,
I
neither
forgot.
did I.
Should we retroactively do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I ran away from it anyway. So, okay.
Okay. I am gonna repeat that save, by the way. I am
What
allowed
kind
to.
of save is it?
It is a
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Wisdom. All right, that is not as strong.
My.
Page is
Yeah,
fine.
roll-
Yoshi's fine.
All right, I'm back.
Let's move on.
Great. So now I'm gonna. Okay.
Here we
I
go.
need to, think
Oh
There
god,
is-
there.
It's gonna be.
Why?
There is
Yeah,
over
right.
here now. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, I need
Am I good, Nameless?
fire.
Oh, good.
Fire.
Let's see.
Where did the bear go?
To
Yeah.
another plane of existence.
Clearly.
As
It's
you
gone
do.
to the shadow realm.
He do his trick he did that one time in the cult camp. He just vanished.
Don't remind me of the cult camp.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You take that much damage. Fair.
Who? Oh my gosh,
Fair, dude.
that's no fair.
Okay, well, I'm casting a spell now.
Wait a second. Didn't Paige, didn't you cast healing earlier? What was your the healing from that? I totally missed that.
I didn't.
25.
It was 26.
26. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. I totally forgot about tonight. All right.
Alright, may I cast my spell now?
Yes.
Awesome.
Great. Spell attack bonus is a 19. This will do. 26. Does 26 hit?
Yes, 26 does hit.
Alright,
Awesome.
This will do 3d6 of fire damage. It will deal 10 damage to the Dracolich.
Okay.
That is all I got.
All right. It's not nothing.
It's never nothing.
So if I were to actually flee from it at my maximum speed, I'd be like way over here. I just yeet out of there. I'm like, nope, gone.
Yeah.
I can barely see the Draculith from where I am because of the my field of view, the dynamic lighting thing.
Also,
Oh, that's a thing.
At all, so
It's a Dracolich.
Dracula.
Yes, it is a Draco.
What did I say?
they aren't
Draco
currently
Lith.
active, but
Well, I'm glad you guys can't see what I'm dealing with.
Why did you run away?
Because the dragon is fucking frightening, okay?
Okay, fair enough. Even know where the heck you are. There you are. I found you.
I feel like I should have gotten an advantage on that or something. I'm right.
Yeah.
I feel like I should get an advantage to fear effects because of the trait I picked.
Okay.
Personality trait.
You know, I'm actually kind of glad I'm not right in front of it now.
Yeah. Pretty
Hey,
clever.
I mean,
Ellis?
if we die, you're squished in between.
Hey, Ellis, what's your AC?
My AC,
Yes.
Air conditioner.
23.
Air conditioner.
Okay.
Yes, I have an AC that is 23 BTUs.
23 degrees. That is one air conditioner.
That is a nice cold air conditioning you have going
Yeah.
on there.
Right?
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
That's not an air conditioner, that's a freezer.
either way.
Darn.
I mean, it's also kind of cold outside, so it can be.
I forgot to do a check, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter.
We need like a big end game plan here.
Very interesting.
Here you go, Ellis.
I think.
No.
Oh no!
You took all 3 attacks to the face.
That's not
I
And
am on death's door. I'm just saying.
he's also not done.
Death saves?
Let's see.
Oh boy, legendary actions. Not like this.
Great.
Anything but this. This is very bad.
Let's see.
We're about to lose someone.
Probably not.
Is he gonna do the
Possibly.
thingy or the other thingy?
Oh no! I don't like how Yoshi knows what's happening. It makes me uncomfortable.
I think I do know what's happening, and I don't like it.
Well, he's going to cast a spell and we're all going to die.
Ah, that is news.
Yes, that is possible. It
Because
could do that.
remember, liches are spellcasters.
He uses a tail attack once again on.
That's what I thought.
Are you serious?
I am KO'd.
No!
Oh,
Are you rolling death saves or are you just straight up
pretty
dead?
sure Dracoliches don't.
I
have
am
spell
rolling
casting.
death saves at this point.
All right.
I'm pretty sure Dracoliches do not have spell casting, but it is still very large, and it very well could because it is a lich.
Now, had we established that like if someone rolls a bad death save roll, that I can
Yes.
I can use one of my lucky points?
You can use your lucky point to reroll anyone's saves.
I would also like
Or
to
attack
remind
rolls.
people that they have advantage on attack rolls against the Dracolich.
Thank you. How many lucky points? Okay, I still have 2, so I'm saving those for emergencies.
Dracolich is still glowing a little bit.
I wish you pointed that out. I would have re-rolled the 18.
Also, I do have a question. Is Nameless paying attention to Dracolich's resistances?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
All right.
Didn't give me the information I was hoping for.
Ellis, are you rolling death saves or are you just unconscious?
I'm going to be rolling death saves.
He's
Yes.
dying. He has been
I have a
attacked
negative
by the
4.
Dracolich.
Or -5.
That is a problem.
Yes. We didn't go in here with full health. How was that half altitude the lightning attack?
Somebody decided that they had a fetish for chickens. I'm not gonna name names. You know who you
Also,
are.
I do not have.
Well, we have an unconscious player.
Will a heal spell stabilize him?
Yes. If you bring him up above 0, then it stabilizes.
I am going to attempt to banish the target.
Okay.
That is
It is
cool.
a save.
He says no.
Yeah.
This is-
It's a
I don't
DC 18
understand.
save. Was
I don't
charisma save.
understand.
And he says legendary resistance says no.
How many times have you said
That'd be
Legendary
so cool.
resistance. Your argument is invalid.
So that was Paige's
Yep.
turn.
Alright, this thing's not going down easy.
Elena
think
does
I
the
know
attack.
why, but that's not good anymore. I don't like it.
I am rethinking my strategy.
Either you have beefed this guy up, or
Lena
Yeah.
does the attack.
oh, I know what's going on. I know exactly what's happening.
I have already told you guys before that these things are beefed up, specifically because of how much damage y'all do. Because you could,
Oh yeah, I know.
with the amount of players and the amount of damage you guys do, you could literally one round this. And that's not fun.
No, I know. No, I know.
Yep.
I know.
Let's see.
Farrah, it is your turn.
I want to get into that.
You
I thought
can
I'd
you
be
can make a wisdom saving throw to try and see if you're still afraid. Also, the things around you are still inactive.
Okay. I will roll the save. Nope.
It's a little better than it was before.
I just do an observe.
Okay. Quillian.
Wait,
Okay.
Where are you?
I want to try and throw another frag grenade.
Okay.
Same spot. So roll d20.
If you zoom out a little bit, Namink, you should be able to see my
Okay.
ping.
Oh, yeah, the pings.
Does that work?
Hold on just a sec. I'm doing a thing.
Okay.
And yes, that works.
You're not
Okay.
on the map.
He needs to make dexterity saving throw it and at least get 15.
I am 120 feet north of you.
Okay.
Yeah, somewhere in this area.
He passes.
Okay, he takes half of
Just roll the
So-
damage.
yeah.
Oh, are you fleeing? Brother?
Yes, I am terribly afraid.
He rolled a natural 1. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, for the death save?
No.
No.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay, that so
Farrah's terrified at the moment.
All right.
I would imagine.
whatever is whatever you want to round 7.5 to.
Okay. Where'd you throw that again?
Here.
Okay. And that's your turn. The toot.
Okay. Since this thing used a lightning attack, and Paige mentioned resistances, I have a feeling this thing is probably lightning resistant. So I should probably not do my typical attack. I'm gonna try Scorching Ray instead, hoping he's not also fire resistant.
I would seriously advise on using Scorching Ray a lot more than Lightning.
Okay. Well, that is
As
what
a
I'm
matter of
going to do. Let's cast it at. Yeah, let's just do level 2. But I would like to use a point to do Quicken spell, so I can do So I can do twice that.
Okay.
So there's going to be 6 rays of fire. Range spell attack for each ray. Okay, so
Great balls of fire.
what do I roll to make sure that hits? It's my
Spell attack.
bonus, right?
It's a spell attack, so it does your spell bonus.
Okay, so that's 13. So I roll that 6 times.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
There's a nat
There's
1.
a nat 1 and a nat 20. Advantage, by the way.
Yes, that is true. I'm considering. Okay, I know that.
I would
Okay.
roll 1, 2, 3, 4 times, maybe.
I am. Oh, what do you mean, Yoshi?
You have advantage on
advantage
attack
on
rolls
attack
because of
rolls.
fairy fire. You're welcome.
Oh,
It is
Yep.
currently
So-
under the effect of.
so what is that? What exactly does that mean?
It means you can roll some more.
Roll your
You may
dice a second
re-roll.
time, and you take the better of the two.
Roll it 5 more times because you can't get higher than a nat 20.
Yes, I would.
Or 4 more times.
Well, there
Hey,
you
look,
go.
another nat 20.
You're
2,
welcome.
3, 4, 5. So you
got
take
you, bro.
you
You
take the
take
6
the-
high ones. Thank you so much, Yoshi.
Okay. I got you
No,
covered,
it would
bro.
be more of like your first roll and the first of the second roll.
1,
You're
2,
comparing
3,
them against
4.
each other.
5.
Oh, got you.
So instead of
1.
that nat 1, you got a nat 5.
Right, which isn't great, but at least I won't be hurtling a fireball at a teammate.
Yes, and you got 2 nat 20s, so that's really helpful.
Yes. All right,
Double
so
damage for the. So when you roll the nat 20s, do asterisk 2 with it to multiply the damage.
I don't know how to do that.
Asterisk, it's the star looking thing.
Yes,
You press-
but I've
you
been using
press
the advanced roll in the dice roller menu. I've been using
Okay.
that. Doesn't really have the.
Sawtooth. Type
Yes.
in /R.
/R space
Space.
is the number
That's dice roll. That is
of dice. D.
Okay.
The die you're trying to roll, so like 6 or whatever. I don't know what scorching ray is.
Yeah.
You'll be rolling this.
2d6. It'll be 4d6 for each one. And tag on a +2 at the end because I'm casting through the.
It'll
thing.
look like that without the period. For
Oh!
the nat 20 ones.
Copy.
There's no
Yes,
space.
Copy paste.
And a space between the R and the 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a space. I just missed it.
Oh, okay.
So more like that.
So you would
Copy
put
paste
the
that
plus.
minus the
I think you would put parentheses around the D for the 6.
You don't have to.
Because you have to do the +2 as well. This
I-
passes it through the rod.
In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the d20s now before I forget this. Okay, I'm trying to remember though. All right.
Why?
Boom,
You roll.
boom. Okay, so those are 2 of the rolls.
Okay,
Did
and
the
then
other 4 hit?
Hold on, give me a sec.
I think
Sure.
you had 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 5 hits.
So 5
Five
hits. 5 hits, 2 nat 20s.
All right, so I have to roll 3 more. But
Give
without
me
the
a
time-
sec. Give me a sec. I'm going to do it so that I can get it all in one.
3d6.
I'm rolling for you this time.
Okay.
You said it was 5 hits with 2 20s.
Yes, that is accurate. That's already some good damage with those 20s. Heck yeah. What am I doing so far? 50, 62. 62 so far. Of course, that was technically like 2 turns in one go. because I still have sorcery points to spare right now, so I'm going to use those a little bit more liberally now that I'm in a moment.
If I remember correctly, you can also trade sorcery points for spell slots.
You can. That is a thing.
Up to level 5, I believe.
Which is still
That
good.
is helpful. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Let me look at the rate.
And I think
I got
it's
it, don't
a
worry.
sorcery point per level. So at
It is
or fifth
2
level.
it is 2 for first level, 3 for second level, 5 for third level, 4 for sixth, 4 for sixth, 6 for fourth level, and 7
page
for
are you
fifth level. I am looking at a compendium. I know these things. Listen.
Okay. I'm trying to find okay, I found it on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 5, 3. Why the jump from 3 to 5? I guess they have their reasons. Oh well.
No,
Yes.
the jump from 3 to
Don't worry
5
about
is a side effect of fifth level spell slots being a lot more potent than a third level.
That should
spell
be right.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Because I don't want to sit there and add all the damage together.
Hold up.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and you have defeated the Draco Lich.
No way!
Yay! That was thankfully a lot simpler than it needed than
Oh my God.
other battles.
Cast
Wait a second. No, wait. Are you adding that to?
No. He did it all. He re-rolled them and did it all together.
You did it all on your own. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
casting Spare the Dying.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Whew.
Just heal me.
All right, now how does the party look?
That
Health
feels great.
I'm
Doing
good.
the final blow feels great.
I am unconscious.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I know how you look.
Did
You're
somebody
right.
have True Sight?
I
Nope.
do.
I have
Okay.
a
True
light.
sight still.
I have a
I
lantern.
still have true sight.
So,
Is there a reason?
you actually see white markings. So, we're going to ignore the board for now.
Okay.
Because the board is more of a generic cityscape in case of fights.
Okay.
I walk over to our unconscious fighter and cast
Over
heal
here?
on him.
At this well? Where? Where is the marks?
But you find basically a trail of white markings that are leading to a rather badly damaged looking building. It's kind of shoved between multiple of the ramshackle houses because the entire area seems to be
In ruins, yeah.
in ruins. As you guys are walking along, you see skeletons that look like they were in the act of doing something. In some cases, you actually see corpses that are half destroyed. Like you see a corpse of a pony that is halfway exploded. The half that isn't partially exploded looks like it is doing something menial. It could have been tending to a garden, from what it
Is it
looks
sitting on
like.
a bench like a human?
No,
Wait, hold up. Did a
Thank
nuke
goodness
go
Lyra's
off here
safe.
or something?
But-
This sounds like a nuke.
for the most part, it looks like they are all essentially frozen in time.
Can I look at the mirror?
That is spooky.
Straight up Pompeii.
The mirror is still giving you the same thing it has been giving you.
Alright, now where does this trail lead?
I casted heal on our unconscious fighter.
Okay,
You gain 70 hit points.
you are no longer feared. By the way,
What about you? It was 30.
yes. If you heard all the descriptions I was giving, that's all. Everybody's all together at the moment. But you guys come up to what can only be described as a ramshackle church, and the white markings that you can see are the only indicator that it is anything extraordinary of any sort.
Right? I'm going to.
Oh, by the way, I pick up the mimic grenade.
The mimic
Yeah,
tries to.
I was curious about
What do you do
grenade.
with it?
I put it back into my bag.
Okay.
It's just gonna eat
my-
all your grenades.
Yeah, I don't know what you think that's accomplishing. I think this is
Fine, I'll put it in my pocket.
I do not
If
think
you
it
need
is.
anything else in your pocket,
Huh?
if you
So-
have anything else in your pocket, it's going to eat
I have
that.
many pockets.
For our more scholarly types, you can attempt to either pick the brains of some of your VIPs or to roll nature or arcana to try and figure out if
I will roll both nature and arcana, see if I can figure it out, and then go talk to Gaster afterward.
So, what are we rolling to figure out?
I will start with arcana.
It's a side effect. It's rolling based off of the mimic, I'm assuming.
Yes, and then
Yes.
I will roll nature.
and
Wow.
you're not entirely certain because mimic history is not exactly a well documented thing,
Yeah, I can imagine.
especially considering you're on a plane of existence that generally just does not interest itself with other planes of existence.
I see, Paige.
Yeah, my arcana followed by my nature.
I defer to your arcana, good sir.
So, you do actually know the name of the plane that this thing came from, Paige. You don't really know much else about it. And yes, it did come, in fact, from Faerun.
Got it.
Oh my!
But, on the other hand, it is a rarer species of mimic that between the two of you, you are able to figure that much out. So you're not
Yeah, I can
entirely
imagine.
sure, because most people only seem to know about the chest.
Yeah, normal mimics.
Yeah.
The chest eat your
I would
face
like
mimic.
to-
Yes.
Yes, I would like to gently levitate the mimic out of ballistics clutches.
No! It was already in my pocket,
Bring
though.
it over, and then bring it over to Gaster and see what he thinks.
So Gaster looks at it and tells you that it is in fact a rare species of mimic. For the most part, they're harmless, but they like attention. So they will try to take the shape of whatever you use the most until you realize what it is. If it thinks it's been had, then it will become hostile. But otherwise, it will continue just pretending to be the thing that you use the most. And will be indistinguishable from anything that you have in the bag as well. Even True Sight has issues picking it up.
I can imagine this little guy is very difficult to get a beat on.
He does also warn you that if you have things that go missing in your bag, there is a possibility that it was eating it, or there were more that were eating each other. They will vie for dominance in your
I
bag.
see.
Well,
we've
let's
got
not.
a bunch of mini mimics.
Let's get rid of it.
I
we-
looked at my inventory again.
Playing the missing coins.
No, I can just put in one of my pockets that doesn't have anything.
No, I am
Missing
waiting.
my
I was
hourglass.
listening that whole time for a possible advantage we'd have to keeping this thing around, and I did not hear a single thing.
It's Q.
As long as you don't
Like-
acknowledge that it is actually a mimic and just keep using your items as normal, it technically won't try to attack you. As
Alright,
long as
cool.
it thinks it has you fooled.
I guess just be like, all right, let me pick up my bomb and carry on my way.
Speaking of which, I do a once over of my inventory again.
Your inventory is untouched.
Okay.
Since I have a wake, I do.
please?
What's that? Say that again.
The mink also does a once over of their inventory.
Okay.
Yes.
You're still missing the one coin.
Am I still missing the hourglass?
You're still missing the hourglass, yes.
Great.
Do I have
By
my
the way-
amulet of avarice?
Yes.
Awesome.
By the way, my mimic is called Birdie.
Is it possible that I could drain magic from the dragon?
The dragon is already
Dragon
dead.
is a pile of bones.
Yeah, and I.
Okay.
Well, dead is a relative term for any type of lich.
Undead.
So I can't draw any magic from it.
No, it's already gone.
Okay.
There is a phylactery somewhere within the citadel that has its soul right now.
Okay,
Ew.
that's spooky, but okay.
Yes, liches work off of phylacteries. Phylacteries are the thing that their soul is stored inside, and they can reincarnate or steal other bodies until they have their phylactery destroyed.
Yes.
So-
Not unlike a
Yeah.
Horcrux, but Horcruxes are slightly different.
Could he steal one of our bodies?
Well, no, it has to be a dead body.
Oh, so if we die,
Yep.
then maybe.
Yes.
It depends on the type of lich, actually. There are different varieties of lich that will use different effects. The most common one is the phylactery that needs a corpse.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there
Sure,
are some that
for
do
you,
possession.
Tallfire.
Yeah.
In your running away very rapidly, did you happen to see anything?
I saw the roof.
I'm going to say that the stuff that he saw was the stuff I was describing a minute ago. But you guys make it into the...
Nice echo, by the way.
Yeah, they're
me and Fair are in the same room at the moment, and sometimes his mic picks
Gotcha.
me up. So,
Oh, cool.
Gotcha.
Wait, now Ferris met you as well?
yep.
yep.
That's pretty cool.
He's been there longer than I have, so
But you guys end up making it to the what looks like a ramshackle church.
Yes.
Can I do a
Yes. I think something about
a
this church.
religion check?
I'm really curious. Our
Go
churches
ahead.
can't.
Wait, what are you doing?
I will. allow
It's
you
a
to
church.
do
I'm doing a
religion.
religion check.
Is that your check? I would like to do.
So-
a religion check as well.
As you were
No.
checking over the church, you don't particularly recognize anything from it, but you do know that it is a religion that was based in Equestria, or at least the same world as Equestria. Equus. That's the word I'm looking for. It was something based in Equus, but you don't recognize a lot of
Might
architecture and whatnot.
It's
Might
old
I make
Equus
a
religion, not a new Equus.
Yes.
Might I make a religion check as well, just to see?
Go
You
ahead.
can.
Anybody can make any check. Doesn't necessarily
Okay.
mean you'll do well.
So,
Can I look around? Just
So you basically get the
Investigate
same
and see what
information as Paige.
Can I look for specific iconography? Like, I want to look for symbols. What should I roll for that?
Probably religion.
Also, for
I think it's just like a
is anybody
Go
going
ahead.
inside?
inside the creepy church.
yeah, open the door. Is
Well,
there a door?
the church itself gives a air of like it feels light and almost welcoming.
Okay. Oh,
I walk in
potential place for a
immediately.
rest?
let's go.
Yeah.
Can I
You touch the
investigate-
door, and it tries to eat you because it's a mimic.
No.
It is?
The church itself is a mimic.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you guys going inside?
Sure.
I am.
We're going.
I will follow someone else in just to be safe. 'Cause
I'll step in. I will see if Fair is willing to step in first, because I
Fair literally just said he
I
was going inside.
said that I will go in first. You didn't hear me, but maybe
Oh.
through Nameless's mic. I don't know.
I
I'll
wait
go
for
in
her
first.
to confirm that it's safe for me to follow behind, just in case it's like an
And
ambush.
then once I go in, I'm gonna start looking around to see what I can find.
So when you
I'm
guys
also
get
going into the church.
inside, there's a whole lot of empty pews, a grand pipe organ with the pipes are grime and rust encrusted, and the keys and seat are all layered in dust.
Can I press a note?
You get a very sad honking sound. It's not an organ sound, it is a dead organ sound.
How
It is-
unfortunate.
It is very old.
As one of the musical talents, I am lamenting that a gorgeous piece of work
That was
is what
priceless.
been left
Can I
behind.
can I
Not to
continue
be,
what I was trying to say? Thank you. At the far end of the church, before an altar lies a statue,
Oh.
The statue itself is in the shape of a hooded alicorn. You can see what is a representation of the manifestation of their telekinesis holding up a bowl. And from the what is it called? Muzzle of the statue drips a white fluid that is glowing lightly.
So who's going to be the one to drink it?
Can I
It's
make a
Manny.
check to see what this is?
So
What would I choose? Arcana or would it be nature?
I'd say Arcana. It's an alicorn. It's probably
Yeah.
magic.
I think it could still fall within religion, considering it's inside a church.
Yeah. Okay.
is true.
Either work. I will check. I'll do the Arcana check because I have good Arcana.
Yeah, I would
Right.
like to do another religion check
I'll do
with the
religion
new
also.
information.
okay.
7. Give me a second.
No.
And do
Nope.
another religion check.
You
as
have
well.
no clue what it is.
All
Yoshi
right. Well, that's fantastic.
Yoshi is worried
is
that the statue is
obviously-
melting.
No, I'm. It's obviously still tenebrous. We need to get out of this church immediately.
Anything else to be found in the church?
It's
Sawtooth,
Luna.
Sawtooth,
Yeah.
you don't know what it is either.
Okay.
If somebody wants, they can roll investigation as well.
Okay.
I'll do an
Finally.
investigation.
Trying.
Okay, so you have found another chapter of the book. Go ahead and roll a d12. If it's a 4, re-roll, because you already got 4.
Ah, fun. This is great. It's
So-
lore time.
It's the next section.
Lore galore.
So,
It could be an earlier section.
That's true.
okay.
We get to learn the backstory of the Globgo Gabgalab.
Throwback.
Let's see. Let me. I'm copy pasting this to the D&D chat.
That thing still lives in my head rent free. I know it's been like 2 years since that was a meme, but
There you go. And if somebody wouldn't mind reading it out loud for the people at
The
home.
corrupt-
I would not
All right,
mind.
I
at
will
all.
do.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Fine.
The corruptor, however, felt no such thing. A being born of hate and greed, it felt its flock and its hold begin to dwindle. It turned to their king and whispered promises of prestige and great power. It talked of birthright and the vile darkness the goddess held below the sacred tree of the garden, and how he may yet gain power anew, expanding beyond the realm of which they were imprisoned. Hearing these promises, he visited her statue in a grand display, and offered remorse and grief, and claimed to seek redemption through a vile smile.
ooh.
That was a boring way of reading it.
So what do you want me to do?
Can I do an Arcana check on the liquid? See if there's any kind of magic coming off of it.
Please do.
You would need detect magic to check that for that, actually.
I
What does
will.
Arcana even do?
Would you
Arcana-
like me to
Arcana-
cast detect magic? I will cast
Fine.
detect magic.
If you want detect magic, I will cast detect magic.
So much
Can I roll
salt.
for a vibe check?
Bit of salt.
Wait, was Sawtooth the one with the fishing rod, or was it someone else?
It's me with the fishing rod.
Okay.
Oh,
Stop trying to catfish me, man.
Okay. Let me find the thing.
You seen that Animaniacs Pinky in the Brain?
So,
Pinky's
detect
afraid of
magic
cat.
tells you that it is divine and that it has a similar property to the protection from evil spell, but with an unknown additional effect.
I'm gonna drink it.
Right?
What's the unknown additional
Can I at
effect?
least- I'm gonna touch
Well,
it before I drink it. Can I like dip my hoof in it or
did-
something?
Did you not hear? It's an unknown effect.
I know. Is there a way we could know it without?
Can I dip my hoof in it? Like touch the liquid?
So it feels warmer to the touch, like warmer than the atmosphere around you. Doesn't feel like overtly hostile or anything.
Okay, can I drink it?
Go ahead.
I'm drinking it.
Okay. You have drank the
Sawtooth
fluid.
also
It
like to drink.
tastes. It tastes a kind of a salty, milky taste. Not unpleasant, but not exactly the most wonderful thing you've ever tasted.
I'm not liking where this white liquid is going.
Well, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is pleasant.
Mayonnaise is
And
disgusting.
not milky.
You do still have some left.
After seeing the mink not die, I would like to drink some.
Okay.
Just because they don't die doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Anybody else want to do anything?
Okay, you said it had a protection of what?
It has a similar effect to protection from good and evil.
Why would you need
Well,
protection?
specifically protection from evil.
Yeah, protection from evil.
Okay, so would it be fair to write that I have protection from evil?
The comment, we don't know what subset of creatures it was casted to negate.
Yeah. You know, I feel like a little lucky to see if I could get a knowledge religion.
Okay.
I don't have any bonuses. Nope. I know nothing.
Let's see.
Nathan, how come your computer is suddenly so loud?
Mechanical keyboard.
Writer.
Yep.
Did you just get this mechanical keyboard?
Recently, yes.
Okay.
It sounds very kinetic.
Well, that's what mechanical means,
True.
Okay.
more or less.
It'll kill you.
I
Only
will-
if I die.
I will say to Paige, as a cleric, you are allowed to pray here.
Yeah, I was planning to do so.
Would this be a safe place to take a rest?
I was about to ask.
Yeah.
If anybody tries attacking, we can just be like, "No, I can claim sanctuary here."
I think it'd be wise for us to do a system where we keep watch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a given.
We're gonna do a long rest.
I think that'd be wise. I think this
Can we
place
do a long rest?
has good vibes.
Yoshi,
We can attempt
Yes.
a long rest, but if it's
roll perception with advantage.
Oh, great.
What's my perception? This isn't passive, right?
This is not passive.
That's what I thought. Okay, 21. Yeah, 21.
Okay. So,
Was there a reason for this?
you guys are taking long rest?
We
planning it
I
too.
was keeping watch first. I volunteer for first watch.
I'll take second.
I'll take third.
How many watches are we doing?
Oh, we should probably do 3 with 2 people each.
Right.
2 people each. That sounds fair.
I'll take part in third watch.
I'll take
Alright.
part of first.
Isn't a long rest 8 hours?
Yes.
So
Well,
Yes,
it would actually be more like
Please, I'm
I'm
10.
gonna do 2 watches of 4 each.
What's that? 2.5? No, it's not quite accurate. It's like 2.
Also, everybody posts their passive perception for me.
what is passive
Yes.
perception again?
It's
Yeah.
10 plus your perception modifier.
Wait, I have this written down.
Ah,
This is in
great.
D&D chat, or is this in Roll20?
Just put it in Roll20. Everybody started putting it in there anyways.
Alright, fair enough. I really need to write this down.
Yeah, Ellis, 10 team. Woo!
Oh god.
Save us, Namink.
My passive perception.
10
What
plus
is
your
that again?
perception. 10 plus your
It's-
perception.
Okay.
Perception modifier.
Yes. Your perception.
What if you have proficiency with perception?
It's your perception check.
Yeah, perception would be proficiency.
What is your
plus
perception? Holy
your
crap!
wisdom
Wait,
mod.
my perception. I'm not sure. Is that right?
Wisdom.
He's a rogue.
That should be wisdom.
Oh,
Wisdom
so
mod
you don't.
plus
The wisdom
it's
modifier.
Wisdom modifier plus proficiency if you are proficient in perception.
Oh, wait, that's
okay. So yeah, that's 23.
Mine's 12. I'm sorry.
Mine might be higher. I need to go grab my old sheets.
It's not good.
What is your wisdom?
The wisdom of a man.
Ballistic.
Huh?
What's your wisdom?
Is not Ballistic the wisest of us all?
Oh, I do have proficiency in it.
My wisdom is 3, but I have a 13 in perception because of the what is it?
Expertise.
Okay.
I actually have.
So you have double proficiency?
Yeah.
So you guys can't do any like strenuous stuff, but I will allow you guys to do things like Paige can spend the time praying and things like that.
Yeah.
Can we start a fire?
Speaking of which, you're probably
We can't do anything like anything what?
You can't do anything.
There's an echo.
Doing combat or stuff like that. But you have
Nameless?
So if you're going to do things, you can do things like that require little to no effort. Like Paige can spend the time praying since she's a cleric.
Or I could do something that would
You,
give me my spell slots back, like study
yeah,
or whatever
that's-
bards do.
Yeah, that's
Rectus,
actually
I guess.
yeah. Part of
Yeah,
rest
I'm
is
gonna
resetting
study
your
my star
spells.
map.
Right.
Yeah.
If our rest is successful, we refresh everything, right? Even our health points.
Hang on a second. Let me think.
For a long rest, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing a long rest. So.
Are we doing exhaustion rolls, by the way, Nameless?
I am going to start implementing them. I just need to check up on them before I can.
Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Doing what rolls?
No reason to be exhausted because we're sleeping now. Good night.
So how many watches are we doing, by the way?
We're doing 3.
3 watches.
Okay, so who's doing second watch with me?
I might as
And
well
comment
being your
don't-
friend and all.
To do the full restore until after all the watches are done, because depending on if we get interrupted in the middle of a watch, we don't get the bonus for doing a rest.
Right. That would be suck.
Yes.
Um,
There are things that can do that. And I'm worried about
what was
that.
I gonna say? Oh, while we're doing this rest, I'm also going to use the bag of bounty
that?
to
What is
create
that?
food for everybody.
Okay.
Oh, and during my during my watch, if we get during my watch, Namink, I go away into the darkness and I come back with a snapped fishing rod.
You no.
need to roll strength before you can snap the fishing
Oh.
rod.
Yeah.
And I'm also
Get
going to
it
wake up
away.
and then blow you into pieces. Nameless, I'm casting a spell that is basically magic circle that will encompass the entirety of the church. Yeah, you're not getting it.
Yeah, you do not break the rod.
Ugh.
In fact, you woke me up and then I smacked you over the head with the rod
How did I wake you up?
because I have it. It is there.
He
It's
actually
in my
yanked it from
hands.
you,
Aw.
but you do
Hang
get
on
it
a
back
second.
now.
I wonder if
Let me-
maybe I could cast a spell to sort of shield us to keep us safe during the the watch like
I
something?
already did that.
Oh, what'd you do?
I have cast a spell that is the equivalent of Magic Circle.
Someone's paying attention.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking something else. Something like
Magic
Like-
Circle will keep everything out.
greater
That is the whole point
invisibility.
of Magic Circle. True sight.
But like, is it perfect? Because otherwise, what's the point of doing watches if we have the magic circle?
So they
I don't
can
know,
still dispel it.
Yeah, the reason why we want the watches is to make sure that we're safe, even if we have magic circles.
I would also like to point out that you have run into a Draco Lich already, which, technically speaking, they are able to cast spells.
Okay.
Yes.
On
Well,
top
that's
of
what I
that,
would say.
remember
There's
the
more-
cult?
Yes, very
Yeah.
much so.
Yes. They were powerful spellcasters.
Oh, there is somebody in our chat right now telling us useful uses for the mimic.
Oh,
That's quite handy. Thank you. We really appreciate it. In fact, if we have any other people out there that are watching, just leave a comment right now. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, if you are, don't.
At
Also,
this
if
rate,
you,
we really could use it. I mean, seriously, we suck.
if you also if you want to continue watching more of us, give us a like and subscribe. as
Okay,
well.
that's enough. That's enough with the plugs for now. We're going to continue. Is
Is
anybody else going to do anything while doing their watch?
I would like to run this by. I can cast greater invisibility.
You
Which
can if you would like.
so,
I want to
Greater
point out
invisibility
that if
doesn't
you're
last
going
long.
to be casting spell
Yeah,
slot required
casting
spells,
during
you,
use up your rest. It's
Yeah,
something
that is.
Just accept the watches and the magic circle and take a rest.
Do you need
well, I
me
mean,
to
like
say
during
the
my
words, Nameless?
watch, since I'm already awake, I just will.
That will waste your.
Yes.
I have something simple for you to do.
Okay.
Quit overthinking it.
Please.
All right. Well,
We're thinking.
if something happens,
Then
okay.
it will be my fault. I can accept that.
Okay. All right. All right.
Nameless, do you need me to say the words or no?
Yes,
Yes.
say the words for the effect.
Yes.
All
Say
right.
the word.
Video is reminding us that spells can break.
This is true. But it doesn't
It's true.
mean you need to layer spells on top of everything and waste spell slots and essentially waste your rest.
Right. Okay.
If
Fair
you're
enough.
afforded the rare opportunity to rest, you should rest.
All right.
Don't know exactly how to say your name. Incredible someone. We notice you. Hello. Thank you for watching.
You have been noticed.
Hold on. Let me open my phone.
Let's see.
Okay, so may I say the words now?
Yes. Ignore this.
Step right into the middle of the circle. Oh no. Now I can't. Dang it, Nameless. All right. So I kind of step into the middle of the church and I say, Dreocht, Skyth, Limestiar, Mor Kumha.
Yes.
You see kind of a little mote of light that's the same color as my magic, which is a light teal green that kind of floats up in the air and then floats down, touches the ground, and then a magic circle expands outward surrounding the church. And from that circle, a column, a cylinder surrounding us on the base of the circle rises up. Magic barrier.
I don't like these rolls.
How did you
Nice.
get so low of rolls with a 1d24?
How did you? Yeah, how did
Literally
you do
rolled
that?
a nat 1 as your first roll.
That's not good. How did you do that?
Okay.
So, and we are now.
Now we're slowly dying to everything that's going to kill us.
Oh no,
Happened?
the first two, you guys had nothing happen. But this is
Well, great.
assuming that. Your guys' rest is done. Nothing's happened during your rest, and now
Okay.
you go out to do an explore.
Okay, so we
Okay.
can refresh our spell slots and stuff.
Yes, full
Yes.
health, full
Refreshed. It
spell
was a
slots,
full-
spell points, all that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Finally, I
I'm
felt
gonna
like
mark this.
breath there.
Hold on, just a second. I want to mark this location.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, I probably should.
Marked. Okay, we're good. I have it on my maps. So, assuming we're ever in this area again, we can come back here and maybe get rest here later.
Or if we encounter something that really throws us in for a loop and we need another rest. Let's hope not.
I really hope we don't.
So you
can
said
really
there were
only
like
take one
white
long rest in
markings
a
on the
day.
ground.
You can't
Yes,
see them
by now my
actually.
true sight is gone, but yes, there were markings that led to this church.
That's awesome.
What did they look like?
That is a good question.
So
Nameless.
everybody roll a perception check.
Okay.
I can roll
I
it.
don't like it. I don't like everybody.
He said everyone.
Everybody. Not just you, everybody. Okay, so we're doing great, guys. All right, better.
I perceive things well.
How do you
Your
exception?
perception of the world is
Also, Nameless, mine is a 23 because of reliable talent.
Okay. So, for everybody who rolled a 15 or above, you guys notice the ramshackle remains of a shop. You can tell it's a shop because it has a sign with a potion carved into it.
There's a shop. Ooh. Why is
Let's
there
go
a
and
shop?
ransack the shop.
I am suspicious of this
Let's
shop.
assume.
I am too.
Let us assume that there's probably somebody running
Is
the
this
shop before we
is
just
this
ran.
shop like how? what does the
Well,
shop
have
look
you
like
seen
just
the
in
rest of
general?
the area?
What does the
You
shop look
never
like in
know.
general? Like, is it a ruin like the rest of the buildings, or is it
It is
relatively
in
well?
pretty poor condition, yes.
We can
Okay.
look inside, but I'm just saying, let's plan on there being a shopkeep until there's no shopkeep.
I would agree.
If you want, I could
Better
dispatch
How
the shopkeep.
how many people?
No.
Let's see.
Let's not do
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Do we still have the mimic, by the way? Oh, good lord. Do we still have that stupid mimic?
Yes.
So
Good God. Can I kill the mimic?
you
No.
guys,
Actually, I have an idea. Can I use the mimic? Does anyone have a box or a bag or something?
No, I don't have the bag.
Okay.
I need
Well,
one of these.
I was reading, is it
No,
Gamma Gamer?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
I forgot the name. Hold up.
One of those.
Yeah, the Gamma Gamer in the comments was saying we could take the mimic, the mimic, not the mimic. Sorry, mimic. We can use it to duplicate an item, put it in with another item, and boom, you have two of them. So
I want to point out that he didn't mean that as in you have two of the exact same item.
I know, but a decoy
mimic.
could really come in handy.
I also want to point out that you will have
Not
to
how it
convince it that
works.
that you want that item more than what it's hiding as,
Yeah.
because it is looking for attention.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Okay, I really like the idea though. I'm definitely going to keep that in mind because you never know when.
So
It's
You
not
guys-
gonna work,
If you have a
dude.
box full of daggers and try to pull out a dagger, it
You-
will most likely hide as a dagger.
Yeah.
correct, it will pretend to be whatever it is it thinks will get the most attention without you guys realizing that it is actually a mimic. Which means if it changes into something else and you don't know what that thing is, then good luck finding it.
Yep.
That's true. I just think it'd be cool if I had like a decoy to my amulet of
So-
avarice just around my neck. But I keep the real one on me, so if anyone tries to steal it from me, like they have a mimic. You know, that'd be a really cool plot twist.
Oh, God.
Comment. In a world where it's disguised as your amulet, there's a high likelihood that it ate your actual amulet.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, that is something it would try to do.
It would probably die instantly, but it'd still be gone, I'm sure.
All I'm hearing is a lot of nonsense and stupidity coming from your mouth right now.
Same.
So you guys
Please
found
continue.
from the shop, you guys
And
searching together find 6 potions of healing, and 3 potions of alchemist fire, as well as 4 potions of acid or vials of acid, and
You said 3 acid?
4 acid.
4.
3 fire.
Yes. And 6 healing potions. Those are normal healing potions?
3. Potions of greater
Nice.
healing.
So what happened? Sorry, I was getting food.
We have acquired things.
Hold on.
Our long rest was successful, and you can restore your spell slots.
Everything.
You don't have spell slots, but you know,
Doesn't have spell slots.
whatever, whatnot.
One
Restore
potion
your
of fire
roguey-
giant strength.
Just vibe,
Ooh.
my dude.
And that is all you find within the. Everything else is either destroyed or spoiled.
Oh, that's fair.
So what's spoiled though? Because I think I might want some of that.
We have.
I'm kidding,
all
I'm
the
kidding,
things
I'm
that are
kidding.
good.
That's the good stuff, right?
You have all the things that are good.
How many of the healing potions did we have? I can take those and store them with my other
We have
potion.
6 healing potions. I have the greater. I have greater healing potions, so I'll store the 3 greater. You take the 6 healing potions. We have alchemist
regular
fire,
healing
which we should
potions?
not take. Yes, regular healing potion.
Like, I'm
Six
not
regular
kidding when I
healing
say I can
potions.
take all of them because I've got other potions to store them with.
I am going to say I would like to take 5 potions.
Okay.
Take the potions.
What are you taking?
Constitution.
Just 5 potions.
Which potions?
Yeah,
Would
which
you
Healing
like the
fire
is
greater
potion?
great.
healing potions or the regular healing potions?
Or the alchemist fire, or
I
Okay,
wouldn't take
okay.
the alchemist
I'll
fire.
I will take 3 regular potions and 2 of the greater healing.
Okay.
So, what would
Are
you
you
like?
drinking them now?
Would you
Yes,
guys
I would
like
like-
to continue the explorer?
That would be.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
It's just here. Yes.
Ella, the regular potions of healing are 2d4 plus 4 apiece.
Okay.
And you said you're also taking 2 of the greater potions?
Yep.
Those
Those
are
are D4.
4d4 plus 4.
So, I want everybody to do a perception check again.
Wait, shoot,
Fantastic.
are the regular potions 2d4 plus 4 or 2d4 plus 2?
Perception.
regular is 2d4 plus.
Pretty sure it's all 4, isn't it?
Here's my
No, it's 2.
perception
It's
check.
2d4 plus
Well,
2.
I'm blind.
2d4 plus 2?
My
So-
glasses fell off, guys. Sorry.
Yoshi has, for some reason, stuffed his head in one of his saddlebags, but for
No,
everybody,
No. I'm so, my excuse is I dropped my glasses.
for everybody else that let's see, has everybody rolled?
I have
We're rolling perception
now.
again?
I rolled an 11, so.
What are we
I
rolling?
rolled perception again.
Yes, perception. You haven't rolled yours. Okay. So for everybody that rolled a 10 or above, you notice there over the skyline of the buildings around you, there's a noticeably larger building than the rest of the buildings.
Oh my.
Oh my, what motion do
Wait, I'm
It-
sorry. I'm sorry. I have to
What?
mention this real quick. Yoshi was the one to get the 1 in perception when
Yes,
we've
I
known
got the nat
for a
one.
long time. When we've known when he was Archon, he had the worst perception checks.
I had the worst
sometimes.
insight checks, you doofus.
Oh,
My
well, I mean,
perception checks as Archon were pretty good. Thank you very much.
says the person who didn't never realize that Namek was a changeling after multiple
Insight.
very close calls.
Insight, you dingus. It's not perception.
Okay. So you,
Alright, so anyway.
We're gonna go
the
to that
building
big
looks like
building?
it's 2 to 3 stories taller than most of the other buildings around it.
I sense danger.
Say we check that one out. It's the
Caution.
best,
I sense
best
target.
we have to our goal.
I'm in danger!
That is like Sawtooth every time we start a session. So
Okay. I dealt the final blow on the big scary dragon. You stop making fun of me.
Very impressive final blow too.
Thank you.
You also got slapped in the face with a breath weapon too, and the
But
immediate
I
start
learned.
of combat.
But then I learned. I adapted and I overcome.
We will never stop joking about you,
Adapt.
Satu.
We'll see
it's
if you
just the
learn.
rules.
Or
So,
what? Oh,
as you guys get closer, you find that it's made of worn stone brick with an elegant metalwork around the windows. The door.
What?
Hold on.
I'm curious. Was I right about the lightning resistance? Since the beast used lightning, that
It
dragon.
is-
Witches are more resistant than resistance.
The specific Draco Lich in. This is not something you would know in character, but the specific Draco Lich type I used was immune to lightning damage.
Yes.
So-
the blue
yeah, I
dragon
figured
witch.
Spell slot, I wasted a spell slot on him, but at least I
Also,
figured it out, kind of.
also, I'm pretty sure that they're resistant to necrotic damage.
Yes.
They're resistant to necrotic damage, and they also had resistance to magic, so they had
So they-
advantage on all saves to magical effects.
Oh
Yes,
man,
that's true.
It
That's
had no
rough.
pluses to dexterity though, so.
Yeah, they had it
It got body.
from
But remember,
Faith.
banishment is a charisma save.
yeah.
Yeah, but he just said no.
Just kind of decided that it
Comment,
was
he could have. You can activate it after you. He activates it after he fails.
Yep.
Okay.
he decided
So-
not.
There is a small garden with a gate on it, and on the sign, and ironically on the front says, "Out for the day, please return tomorrow," even though by the appearance of it, it's obvious they have been out for more than a day.
Yes, I can imagine.
Can I knock?
I can imagine it's been a couple months old.
I want to know what the logical reason for knocking on this door would be.
I will also say that the plants are still alive in the garden, so if anybody would like, they can attempt to see if they can
Nature.
identify them.
Do
I
some
will
botany.
Do so for fun.
I knock on the door.
Already knocked.
Dear God, why?
I said I was knocking first.
Alright,
Ugh.
that's my check to see what these flowers are.
Don't knock it till you try it, ballistic.
Ha 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 ha. Nameless, do you know what these flowers are?
Ha 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 ha.
Nameless, does anything happen from knocking?
Nameless.
Give me just a sec.
Nameless, we need you. Please come back. Come
We are
back to us,
helpless
Nameless.
without our god.
Shush.
Isn't
I am-
your-
I am. Everybody, shush.
Our players are just a group of 8-year-olds.
All on the
We
inside.
are cats.
I'm picturing us like on the ground, reveling like, "Help us, God! What is happening?" And then a great
What do
voice
we do?
comes from
I
the
don't
heavens. Just
understand. What
shush.
is wrong with you? Shut up.
Just shush.
Stop talking.
I was just picturing a group of kids on a playground just pestering their teacher.
That works too.
Great.
Hold on. Oh, I have you. I understand. I understand.
I don't understand what.
Okay, so as you guys are about to head into this area, you see. Where is he? Hold on. I am finding him.
Where
Where
is
did he go?
Looking.
This is very useful that he has such a great description here.
I didn't get that. What'd you
There
say?
he is. Never
Great.
mind, I found him.
Awesome.
So you guys see a skeleton walking down the street. This
As you
I
do.
don't like this.
he is carrying a basket with random things in it.
Basket with stuff in it.
And strangely enough, instead of attacking you, he waves and says, "Hello."
Hello, weary traveler.
Wave back to me. Why?
I just
What brings
blinked.
you around these parts?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Make friendly
Have a
conversation.
conversation.
It's been a long time.
That's literally my reaction. I'm like looking at you guys.
Skeleton!
Just
Have a basket for crying out loud. You gonna hurt somebody with a basket?
but I'm literally
And I've
just
done
to stare you
less,
guys
but-
down. Just like
Just
be personable. What's your problem?
Hi,
Hi, hello.
for Orion, you hear Gaster mutter something about racism.
Right? I'm so confused.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that.
Wait,
Alright,
so
fine.
What
Gaster
did
was
this creature
on
look
that.
like? Was it
This is a
You are
humanoid
not
skeleton.
technically
a humanoid skeleton? Oh, and Gaster said racist. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like waving off like
Can't believe
the overly friendly Pinkie Pie. Hi.
So
Is it sands? I think it's sands or papyrus.
It's not.
So the skeleton walks up to you and says, "I haven't often seen anybody in him." And he looks at his bony fingers. It kind of, you can see the numbers being crunched, and is like, and he looks up and
Many
says, "A
years."
really long time."
Oh dear.
As you can tell, not everybody around here is very lively, and he kind of gestures around at the frozen skeletons
Oh my.
and half exploded corpses.
I
Yeah.
chuckled
May I
because
ask,
that was pretty good. That was a pretty good.
Why they are like that?
Yeah, what happened here?
For the first time in a very long time, I actually stopped being on fire.
Wow.
Oh god.
That is.
I think that's scarier.
Out of respect for the dead.
I like how you guys say, "Oh, that's almost scarier than you being on fire."
At this point, you're always on fire, so it's not that.
And then the skeleton says,
Hey guys, I do want to point out he is standing right here. No need to be rude.
I would also like to.
character.
I would also like
It's
to.
not insult the skeleton.
Hold on, I am being.
Accosted.
Acquiring victim.
Oh, by the way, after Gaster explains that everything isn't really that good here, Quillian says, "Man, this is really creepy. I mean, who would think that there would be all these gross, disgusting skeletons here that are really creepy?" And then he looks over at Gaster and says, "Wait, no offense."
Before he even started uttering past skeletons, I shut his mouth with force.
I am like gaping at him like friend and a nice person.
We love skeletons in these parts.
I am back on fire.
I think
I'm just waiting for somebody to deck Quillian.
What did I do?
I would, but I
Oh,
can't.
I-
I don't
don't get
think
us
it's
wrong.
Shutting his mouth.
we're such big skeleton fans. I think we each have one. Pretty much, yeah.
Oh my god.
And now I'm gonna go kill
Even
Salt.
Rude is agreeing.
You sound a little bonely there, Sawtooth.
Please stop with the puns. Quillian is dying.
I do have a bone.
I just kind of cover my head and say, "Oh, we're boned."
Oh no.
I am so sorry for how rude they're being.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Please forgive them.
All you gotta do is say the
It's
word.
not be so
I'll
rude
do it.
about this. You're really racist, you know?
I'm gonna
Just
like
one word.
pop
Say
up
it, and I'll
next
do
to him
it.
and be like, they're not very personable outside their group.
Even
Also-
within their group.
Oh, I think you're a good skeleton, Gaster. I mean, you're not like any of these other gross ones here.
Now you're
Gaster
just
gives you
Nameless.
this like mortified look
Nameless.
before stepping behind the other two.
Nameless.
I am going to.
I
At
am
this
choosing.
point,
Hold on, Nameless.
look,
Yep.
I am
It's
going
working.
like
Okay,
Guys,
one
no good.
person at a time. If you all yell
I-
at me at once, I cannot understand you.
I have been
Yes,
trying
one
to
at a
say
time.
something this entire time. I am holding Quillian's mouth shut so he doesn't say anything else.
I am going to look at Fallfire with him making these noises. I'm going to look at Fallfire and try and stay with my eyes. Please knock him out. I love him. I don't want him to mess things up.
Say that out loud.
I get my stick ready.
How about I just say that out loud? I say, listen, Fallfire, we're all angling for you to just knock this guy out, okay?
I step off to the side closer to
If you're gonna do it, roll for attack.
I'm just gonna wrap
Please
my
kill him.
arms around his neck and just wait for him to pass out.
Just
Your stick has broke.
He's trying to choke him out. He just choked himself out. That's what you're saying.
For Ellis, go ahead and roll strength. Roll with advantage.
What? Oh yeah, I got advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on him. Good lord, what is wrong with you guys?
What the fuck is that? With advantage!
Alright, fine.
do you want me that having happened?
Okay, alright. Hey, shut up! Shut
What is going on?
Shush! Shush! I will cast Ice Prison on Ballistic.
I don't like the
Okay,
sound
they
of that.
both
And
failed
I'm
3
going to
times.
grant him.
I should be able to stay awake.
Well,
Yeah, I
you
don't
did
like
have a
that
spell
sound.
just cast on you, so I believe that is a DC, correct?
Yes,
I don't
DC,
like the
you
sound
must
of what he just said.
You must beat a 27. Beat a 27.
So how do you calculate DC again?
No, you
My
roll
DC is 27. You must beat a 27.
for dexterity,
I
I'm
need to
assuming?
check something. I think it's dexterity.
For that,
It's
it
not
should be a,
specified. I'm gonna
a
say it's
dexterity. Yeah, so
Beat 27.
dexterity
Wait,
saving throw.
so just
And while I'm at it, I'm cursing you.
regular
So you have
dexterity?
one
No,
dexterity.
wait. Oh yeah, I get proficiency in that. I forgot.
Your dexterity is now a 1, by the way. I've also cursed you.
Comment, you would have to curse and then cast a spell.
Alright?
So
Cursing and then-
1, you say?
So that is a negative
Are we
5.
really wasting the points on this?
I have
We
time.
Place
just-
that
Don't
we're
worry
in.
about it.
Proficiency.
Don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
So
Your
actually,
proficiency is
that-
5. You have a 0.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Because my curse
Ballistic.exe
gives
has
you a
stopped
1.
working.
My curse gives you a 1 in dexterity, which means you have a negative 5 modifier in dexterity. You have a plus 5 in proficiency. Assuming you're proficient in dexterity saving throws, you have a 0. You have no
Awesome.
bonus.
Actually, no. I do have bonus.
You really
Do
cursed him, didn't you?
Wait, I do. Wait, wait.
I don't think so.
Your
Your
dexterity is
proficiency should be 5. Your proficiency is 5. Your dexterity is a negative 5. You have no bonus. Roll.
Just roll a 20.
Roll a d20.
Oh.
For the love of God.
That's not physically possible, so I'm just gonna say fail.
All right, fine. You have been encased in ice. It was possible, but you have been
Can
encased
I-
in ice.
Can I now
They're now
look to the
frozen
skeleton and, in all genuineness, be like, I am so sorry for how ridiculous and chaotic this group is?
Wait, so is my mouth covered? Like, is everything covered?
You
You
are-
are entirely
you are
frozen.
in
You have
a-
snap frozen.
Isn't that
You
the same
cannot
spell?
move anything.
Oh,
No,
by the
this
way,
is
you.
the same- this is the spell I cast on Applejack. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I remember
Be
that.
apologetic to this skeleton as possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna apologize too. At this
He
point.
he kind of looks at
I
you
hope
guys
it
and
didn't-
says, "Well, it definitely was the most interesting thing to happen in the past forever."
Well, if you just hang around with us, I'm sure more interesting things will happen.
I hope we didn't rattle you too much.
So, he's going so well.
Dude, you can't do anything. You're frozen.
Blink
I mean,
angrily.
So, what do you have going on? Like, what do you do?
He said, looks at you and says, "Well, I'm an alchemist."
Oh,
Really?
so
Really?
like turns up to gold?
As in potions, mostly. But yes, maybe some gold.
Well, I haven't gotten the
wouldn't
gold
hope-
part down, but I do potions.
All right.
Well, what
What
sort
kind
of
of
potions do you do?
Well, it depends on what you want to trade for it. I don't just give them away. They do take a lot of work.
No, that makes sense.
Well, we do have money.
Money
So-
is no object.
He beckons you guys to follow, and you get to a smallish hut. Inside,
I'm pushing Foliot's ice prison along.
This place is pretty bare bones, isn't it?
inside there are boiling flasks, makeshift alembics, and piles of books just sitting open, obviously long forgotten texts and scripts and whatnot, and all kinds of different recipes. And the house stinks.
Ooh,
Stinks of death and something else.
osteoporosis.
Please stop with the bone parts. I only have sharp objects left. Okay.
He does have a point. The only thing he has are pointy.
Yep.
I don't think you want to get hit with either of them either.
Question. Ballistic raises a point. How is he coming with us?
I am pushing him along.
Oh, okay.
It's ice, so it
I
slides
also
The ice will thaw in about
I know Moon is watching.
a minute.
One of your descriptions stops at death and. So it smells of death and.
Ballistic. In 1 minute, you will not
What?
be frozen.
I know the smell of death end anywhere.
Regardless of anything that happens, Ballistic, you will be not frozen in 1 minute. No matter how
Death
many
End-
times you're scraped on the ground.
Death End is one of the most recognizable
You know.
smells in the universe.
I mean,
I
I'm
got
pretty terrified.
like that recently. The death end.
Apparently, it is in fact death and osteoporosis.
There we go. Now we're talking.
I hate that that's actually what it is.
Thank you, Moon.
Yay!
Also, you guys, for the casters, you can roll an Arcana check to take a look around the area.
Hey,
Arcana check it is.
Is intelligent.
Dude, wow. I'm just really
What is
not
wrong
doing
with
so
roll
well.
20? That is the fourth one in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, okay?
The comment, it is possible. It's just very unlikely.
It's like
I'm
highly
very
unlikely.
upset.
Roll 20 hates you guys today.
What's that? 1/20 to the fourth power? What would that be?
I'm gonna just go ahead and count that as if it wasn't a nat one.
Or would that just be times
But,
4?
So it's a 25. Do I get to roll again?
No, we're just gonna leave it at that because
Okay, great. 25.
you and Sawtooth have
Somehow-
both passed. The cleric and the
Somehow-
bard were not as familiar with this, but
Somehow, with my nat 1, I have a higher roll than all of you.
I may have done my math wrong, but the chances of getting 4 nat 1s in a row is 1 in 160,000.
That is correct. 1 in 160,000.
Awesome.
so
Great luck we have.
for Sawtooth and Yoshi, you notice that their sigils are all around the building that are permanent castings of Scry, Glyph of Warding, Private Sanctum, and Alarm. So
What was the first one?
You said scry? These are
Yes.
scrolls?
No, these are things on the building itself. Permanent castings. So that means he has been here a very long time.
Yep.
And this is a heavily
Scry.
warded hut.
Yeah. Scry, Glyph of Warding, Alarm, and what was the other one?
Private Sanctum? Essentially,
Damn.
he is.
He's not messing around. I have
What does that
4
mean?
death left.
That
He's
means
very
this
well
is his
protected.
home, and nobody's getting in or out unless he says
Yeah.
so.
This is a-
And comment,
This is a
this
lot.
means that he's been here for at least a year.
yes, that is true.
At least.
Okay.
This
How
is a
long
very impressive
Take to
amount of
create
magical
permanent
words.
casting.
I say to him, this is quite a lot of magical words that you have here. I'm very impressed.
You imagine whatever movement he just did would have been a puffing up of someone's chest if they had flesh there. And he says, "Yes, I've spent quite a bit of time perfecting my defenses here. There's plenty of things to keep out."
I can
Dubstep.
imagine.
Dubstep.
Step. I heard dubstep.
Then I say, well, I can imagine. I must ask, how did you cast that glyph of warding? So what it's I've never quite seen this cast this way. How did you do it?
It's quite a bit of recasting, and I found that if you change the curve of the glyph right there, it is just slightly better than usual.
The nerds are
Brilliant. That makes a lot of sense. I can't believe I didn't think of that myself.
Yes. Well, if you have plenty of time to sit there and stare at it for who knows how long, you kind of make some breakthroughs.
No, that makes sense. I spend a little bit more time outside in my observatory than I do working at my spells, I'm afraid.
So, what potions do you offer again? I'm sorry.
And we're back on track.
So he pulls out things like alchemist fire, antitoxin, various giant strength potions, potions of healing. And he has some that you guys aren't familiar with as well.
Question, I'm gonna say, so we found an old rundown church here. Do you know do you know it?
So as you mentioned the church, you get what you could only imagine is the closest a skeleton could show of sorrow. And he says, sadly, that is a relic of a bygone age.
Let's
see.
Quite what I was curious about. We found. We don't really know anything about it, and we were curious.
Most churches are hollowed ground. Keyword knows.
We were curious what you knew about it.
He points at a page and says, "She has a good point. It's not exactly like I can go visiting it very easily."
Makes sense.
I'm just wondering what happened around here in general. Looks like some crazy energy went off here and just destroyed everyone at once.
Yes. Yes, you I'm sure
Yeah,
that
it's
is
just
probably the
thawed,
reason
by
you're
the
here.
way.
Oh?
I am
What do you know?
I will repeat, the ice just thawed.
What happened?
The spell ended.
He looks at you and says in a solemn voice, "Soul
Now that's
Tenebris
the-
happened."
What was that?
He looks at you and says in a solemn voice, "Soul Tenebris happened."
See.
Oh, we know that guy. We've crossed paths.
I'm going to say also fairly solemnly. I'm not gonna lie. They had somewhat to do with it, but we're trying to stop what could have been stopped before.
Oh, by the way, when Quillian is thawed from the ice, the first thing he says is, "Man, that was bone chilling."
So he looks at you, Namink, and you get the closest thing you could imagine as being confusion from the face of a skeleton, as he asks, "How you don't look that old?"
Oh, Oh, he's back. We didn't tell you?
That would explain
we-
why I'm no longer underground.
Oh,
You've
wait.
been here
Is there some undead?
since he was sealed before?
Oh yes, there's quite a few who have been here for that long.
How are you that old? You're older than the sisters.
I'm
Nothing
going
is
to
older than
remind
these
you.
sisters.
You
I'm
do
under-
realize
Yeah.
he is a skeleton.
You've aged
Yeah.
quite
We're
well. sir.
dealing
You
with
barely-
things.
You barely look a day over 180.
We are dealing with things that we do not understand here, Quillian.
We're dealing with things that we do not understand, and it's a sentient undead.
That is also a good point.
A friendly sentient undead. It's a great pleasure to have crossed paths
Equally
with you.
good point.
So, if we, slice your head off, would you go to the afterlife so you can be in peace?
I stare daggers in your direction with that question.
I face
I am
really
shutting his
hard.
mouth again.
If it doesn't send him to the
Really
afterlife, I won't do it. Like I was just, like if he wants peace, like why not give him it?
I'm pretty
So,
sure he's got a
guys.
nice running business here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Sounds like he has friends too.
Nameless, I attempt to grapple Quillian again.
Why? I didn't even do anything. I was just asking. Like if you're alive for thousands of years,
right.
wouldn't
Yeah.
you
And-
want to move on?
Actually, the reason why the necromancy is considered a terrible thing is it removes the soul from the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
huh? Interesting.
After having mentioned him having friends, I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Do you have friends? You said there are others."
Oh, I said there are others, but I did not say I had friends.
Uh-oh.
Most are, and he kind of gestures out at the door. Most are kind of frozen, and then once you get farther into town, you start seeing some of the more lively ones. Occasionally, you'll see a roving band of guards or something like that come down this direction, but for the most part, they haven't gotten to renovating the old town yet.
Huh.
However, though,
so
there are things that if you look, you might find something of interest around here.
Such as?
He taps this side of where his nose would be and says, "Well, that would be telling."
So if we find it, we get to keep it. I like those rules.
As long as it's not mine. And he gives you a hard stare.
So what exactly is yours?
Everything in here.
Yes, and I would strongly suggest
Get him.
against attempting
like,
to steal
"Sorry,
from
we
a
have-"
skeleton that has set up many, many wards that are very,
Yeah.
very
No, I
dangerous.
won't steal
I wouldn't do
anything
that.
from here.
high likely he's a very strong caster.
May I ask you what your name is?
Gary. I'm Gary. Used to be the artificer.
Well, Gary, the used to be an artificer. It's nice to meet you.
Can I call you Bones?
No,
No.
oh my
God.
I just told you, my name is Gary.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
Okay,
start,
sorry,
like-
Bones. He wasn't trying to be offensive.
I'm gonna start like,
God,
"Oh my goodness, can I?"
this is out of
Heaven
character,
help
by
me.
the way. I'm not laughing out loud in character. Oh my god.
You are lucky that Gary has more patience than the Leviathan.
Hilariously
Yes.
derailing one-liner.
Garia or Gary?
Gary.
Gary,
Gary. Okay, that's
like
cool.
Gary Oak.
Alright, that's cool. I like that name. It's a good name.
So, are you guys going to attempt to trade with him?
Yes.
Alright. I have 30 minutes left.
So you said it was a bipedal skeleton, correct? Out of
Yes.
character.
Yes.
I'm just imagining Sans. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
How tall is he?
I would say it's closer to papyrus.
Okay.
I ask him if you don't mind, what species are you?
Who made that sound?
Saw.
I'm glomping Saw. Like, not a nice, friendly hug. Like, I'm tackling.
Let me specify. I think the sand sounds not in character.
That's too late.
Should say that in first place.
Oops.
Too late for that. Nameless made the assertion that everything is in character unless named otherwise.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right.
I am like, what do I have to roll to tackle?
Oh my god.
I would say roll to attack. It would just be a. Let's see. Wait, for grapple, it would be.
It's a strength check.
Yeah, it's a strength check.
It's opposed strength checks.
All right. I'm just gonna roll a 20. Oh, you have the advantage. All right, cool. Here we go.
Woo!
What are we rolling?
Saw successfully won a strength check.
I
A
got
lucky point.
What?
at 20.
Yes, you can
Natural
use a lucky point.
Why?
They refresh at every long rest.
I know, but why?
Yeah, that
Why
didn't.
would you do that on this?
Why would you waste that?
So,
Wow.
It's a nat 20.
I'm just basically like launching through the air at him, and he's just gonna like step out of the way and let me plomp into the ground.
Effectively.
All right, fine. I'll stop. Jeez, stop trying to tackle me. Besides, that was a compliment. Like, comparing to Sans, like, Sans is, like, the best.
Out of character, any information on that species?
hold on just a sec. I'm reading over something.
Let's see. Something about alchemy fire, which I don't really know what that is. But the poison, there was a, not poison. What's the word?
Yeah, the alchemist fire, acid.
There's some sort of healing potion. Like some,
There was a regular healing potion and a greater healing potion.
like something about poison or like an antidote or something like that. I might have misheard.
I ask Gary. Oh, by the way,
Oh boy.
have you
Gary
heard any of the
tells you
modern
he-
music these days?
Gary tells you he is human, or was, at one point, a very long time ago.
Human.
So,
Human.
Oh, so you are a student at Equestria High.
He
Oh,
gives
can't
you
Shush.
he gives you a blank look and says, "I have no idea what you are talking about."
Neither do I.
I bet.
My
I bet you were
questioning what a
called
human is.
Marvel.
I asked Gary, have you heard any of the modern music these days?
I
He gives you a look and tells you, "Yes, I've heard all of the modern music while trapped underground." You can hear the sarcasm dripping from his voice.
Oh well, I actually have this really good song to share with you, and I slide over and I bring out a song from
I
my
am going
pocket
to
and
do
slide it over
whatever-
to him.
I can do.
Wait, so this guy's a hipster. You're listening to underground stuff.
Before,
what I can to
You're
get
fine.
him to not perform any form of music because I have witnessed him trying to perform before, and as a bard who actually cares about the music, will not let him spoil it.
Ballistic, play this for him.
No, that doesn't count because you played it without any of us able to forget. Okay, it counts. Dang it. Anyways, yes, I covered that song.
To the bone.
Ask Gary, what exactly is a human?
He kind of gestures and says, "Well, you know, it's a human.
I'm afraid
I've never had
I
to
don't
explain
know
human."
What
Well, I've never seen a human, so
you do see what we are, yes.
He
I'm gonna question.
he kind of like
human is not
points at himself
something-
and says, "Well, it's me, but fleshier."
So,
Fleshy
Oh
skeleton.
god, I hope it's not
So-
anything like those abyssal chickens.
I'm like,
I'm
I'm
envisioning
questioning, like a mole?
like a pink, like
Oh yeah, like a
flabby
mole.
thing.
You're a mole.
So he
I don't
he
think
face
he's a
palms
mole.
and says,
Can I
"No,
roll a
no,
nature check?
not at all. You can
Might
go
I
ahead
roll a
and
nature check
you can go ahead and attempt to."
just for fun? I'm
Love
trying
this.
to understand, but I don't.
All the pastel colored
You,
horses trying to figure out what a human is.
You know that a
Except for
human
one,
is in
he
fact
doesn't care.
not a mole. But that is
Okay.
about
That's what I
it.
thought. Of course,
I'm going to.
obviously it's
I will-
not a mole. Why would it be a mole? If it was a
I have an
mole,
idea.
it would be living underground, wouldn't it?
I'm saying this to him. I have an idea. Tell me when to stop, and I'm gonna shapeshift into a skeleton, like him, and then
And
I'm
then-
gonna start.
He says, "Hold on," and then disappears into a mound of books.
Books, yes,
Do
books.
you have pictures or
Yes,
something?
books.
He comes out and
Can I-
this time
can I
he's
read these
wearing
books?
a ring, and he says something in a language that you guys don't recognize, and a life-size version of a human materializes next to him, and he says,
Ew.
"This is what we look like."
That's
Ooh, you look like monkeys. I turn him. Do you want a banana?
I'm going to turn into it.
I'm going to smack
I-
Wayne over the head and tell him to shut up.
I
I
listen,
didn't-
this is
I'm going to
cursed.
turn into it and start inspecting my fingers.
List. Ah,
I'm
Let
gonna
me
be like,
bananas.
Anthropology.
I'm gonna like start trying to move around and figure out how the human thing works.
I avert my eyes. I prefer it without flesh. The skeleton is better. Thank you very much.
So
Oh
he
yeah, you can see all his dangly bits.
He dismisses the illusion and says, "So, you had mentioned wanting to trade, so I'd assume that you have something to trade with."
Oh, we have bits. Do you take bits? It's we have like gold coins. They're little gold coins.
He shakes his head and says, "Well, I have no use for gold."
Oh, what kind of things do you trade with then? Do you make like soul deals or whatever? Blood pacts?
Okay,
Do
now
I
that
look
is
like a
racist.
demon?
I don't know. This is all so new to me.
We've already. I'm still a human, by the way. I am still in a human form.
Ugh.
I will be
keep-
like, he's a human. Obviously not a demon.
Okay.
I've started poking Crimson
acting-
in his human form all over. By the way,
I am acting like I know what a human is now because I am looking like one.
Yeah.
The
It was
question,
obvious to say that there is a difference between humans and demons. For all I know, I don't know. It's kind of weird looking.
Does it look like a demon?
Yes.
I mean,
I want to point out that the one that looks most like a demon here is usually fair when he's on fire.
But he's
I mean,
That
you
would be
also
the
have
most.
a shadow fire following you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Shadowfire is even more so.
So yeah, the two closest representations would be Shadowfire and Fallfire. Not related.
Anyway, fleshy monkeys aside, what do you trade with exactly?
Well, anything of actual use.
Oh,
Frankly,
useful.
living out by myself with no one really around, that currencies are kind of like just fancy trinkets.
Oh, fair
Candle?
enough.
So Quill goes outside and brings in Layla, and he says, "Well, we don't use her very much because she isn't very useful to us. I think she might be useful to you some."
No. No.
Quillian, what's your
We're not
AC?
trading. We're not.
Oh no, 15.
Let's see. I'm not.
Oh no.
My
I'm gonna
bag.
question.
I'm kind of guessing where this is going.
He deserves it at this point.
Hey, could you use a healing kit? I can give you a healing kit.
Are candles useful?
Yes, you have been decked quite
Hey.
thoroughly.
A couple gallons of mayonnaise in these trying times.
Elena did not like that.
oh dear.
I'm assuming the spell components would be things that would be useful for him.
Oh,
Yep.
Is he ignoring
He does-
my questioning
he
about
d-
the candles?
I was also busy decking Quillian. He does perk up at the mention of spell components, though,
oh, okay.
and asks you, for what spells might you have components for?
I
I
do
just
have
sort of lied.
I do have a crystal ball for scrying.
And he, at the mention of this, he turns back to his stock of potions and rifles around for a minute and pulls out a kind of almost a black kind of tarry looking potion and says, "Well, I have a potion of necrotic resistance if you would like to trade for it."
Oh,
Oh.
I do have to warn you,
Okay.
though. I have been told that it is not very tasty.
I wasn't expecting it to be tasty, but trying to
necrotic
decide whether or not it's going to be useful.
useful enough.
I mean, have you seen the streets out there? Some of them still have a bit of kick to them if you touch them.
Yeah, especially since we just knocked the crap out of that undead dragon.
Dracolich.
Yeah, I know. Oh, my character doesn't know it.
Oh, true.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the giant flying skeleton dragon.
Could you make use of a backpack? I noticed you have a back.
Just look over in your direction in confusion.
I look at Sawtooth. You're being a
The
bit
amount,
boneheaded.
the amount of stupid in that statement that physically hurt.
Yeah.
Quillian hasn't asked something that.
Player physically face palms.
I'm not wrong though. Like you can instead of carrying a bunch of things, you could just put it in your backpack.
Stop, dude. Do you use a backpack every day?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Most people don't.
Okay, but maybe this guy will.
Well, we call them saddlebags, but whatever.
Also, how do you wear it if it's a saddlebag?
Nameless question. When is the next time dawn occurs?
What do you mean?
Has dawn occurred since we fought the Dracolich?
Well, since the last time, yes, because it would technically be you spent basically a night waiting for the long rest.
Because
Dang it! I could have made 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
that means my wand gets some charges back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
But
Does anyone in our party, did anyone keep any of the gemstones that we came across? Because those are also spell components in a lot of situations.
I didn't.
I have a few gemstones. I have a ruby, a topaz, and a sapphire.
Oh,
I think we had some diamonds, but then we lost them.
No, I took all the diamonds.
Yes, he has the diamonds because he has the spell that brings us back to life.
I would
Do the-
point
do
out
the
that the hourglass you guys had would have been a
Yeah.
very powerful bargaining chip. It would get you
Yes.
interesting things.
If
Yeah.
it had not disappeared.
Does he care at all for the ruby, topaz, or sapphire?
wait! It disappeared. We don't have it anymore.
It's gone.
Oh, I asked Gary. So what would an hourglass full of diamonds get us?
Diamond dust.
Diamond dust. Sorry.
He scratches his chin and says, "Hourglass full of diamond dust. Hourglass
Diamond
full of
dust is
diamond
like-
dust." And he raises his fingers. One moment, and he steps behind the pile of books again. You hear the sound of it's comparable to an avalanche from back there. As he pops out and is, "Ah, yes, Time Ravage. I knew that was familiar."
Oh,
Let's see.
Yes.
And he looks around and pulls out a couple bottles and says, "Well, I have a potion of heroism, a potion of speed, and here's some oil of sharpness, This seems decent enough.
Let's keep our time travel spell. Wait, that was a
It's not a
hypothetical
time
question
travel
because
Time Ravage. It is not the same.
well,
Yes,
you
it's
sent
not
time
a
to the
time-
person.
Look, it's not
But,
a time
yeah.
travel spell. It just rapidly ages someone to the
Yeah.
point of near death.
That person
Even
is
if we
travel.
even if we had, I don't think we would have traded it for any of
In
that.
the
It doesn't
wise
sound
words
good.
of Tony Stark, you did not move him through time, you moved time through him.
Yes.
Yes.
Endgame reference. Love it.
Yeah, I just thought of something.
He's
He's a human skeleton, out of character, completely out of character. He's a human skeleton, and we are ponies.
Equines.
Equine.
Not just equine, ponies from My Little Pony.
So
Yeah,
So
he's
effectively, if he's an average height human,
He's like twice our height.
So-
we are like tiny compared to this dude.
Unless
So-
this guy like
You
shorter,
guys,
you know?
we are going with the assumption that you guys at the shoulder are 5 foot tall.
Short thing.
At the shoulder?
That is where
That's-
most
yeah.
forces are generally measured.
Oh, right, yeah.
How did we fit into the door, and how did we fit into the shop?
Big enough doors.
It just works, okay?
Okay. I am
Because
noting that.
you guys are technically medium creatures.
Hmm.
It also
Yep.
avoids extra complications. That is why Luna and Shadowfire both count as large creatures, because she's around 7 foot and he is 6 to 7 feet, and he is almost 10, like an inch from 10.
Wow.
That's scary.
I also feel like I should point out that the wings that I got are proportionally the same size as Shadowfire's.
Yes, if Shadowfire was Fallfire size, their wings would be the same size. So he has much larger wings than the rest of the winged creatures. It would be what would proportionally be needed to keep aloft something of his size, rather than the skimpy little wings that most Pegasi have, or most what do you call them? Changelings.
Hey, my
Anyway.
wings are not skimpy. Look at these muscles. And then Quillian promptly shoots one of his wings out and tries to flex it, only to not have anything to flex.
I'm
A
going to-
reverse muscle bulge instead of.
Fallfire
The muscle
also
group.
promptly pops out a wing and it like dwarfs you.
I'm gonna. Can I shapeshift my wings to be bigger than Fallfire's?
No.
You can.
Roll strength.
With disadvantage.
Strength, you said?
Roll strength with disadvantage.
Oh boy. I'm rolling a d20 here. Strength. Oh.
So
Big
you basically just collapse under the weight of what are now gargantuan wings.
Also noting that I am tiny, so
So, are you guys going to attempt to trade anything with Gary?
did he care for the gems that I proposed at all?
I didn't realize you were actually proposing them. You just said you had them.
I was asking what he would consider for the ruby, topaz, or sapphire.
So he takes a look at them and says, I have a vial of antitoxin if you would like it.
A vial of what?
Antitoxin.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. That sounds useful.
Sounds useful.
Yeah, more useful than a ruby would be. Like,
For
come
all
on,
three?
you're on death's door.
Yes,
and
for
you're
the
dying.
three of them. They're not as useful as, say, the expensive diamonds or the.
Yeah, for example, if I were to give away,
Antitoxin and good enough for me. I'm adding it to my book.
Okay.
if I were to offer my 1,000 GP diamond, I would probably get something very useful for it. But I also need them to keep our party alive.
Yes, thank
Now,
you. That is much
Do
appreciated.
you actually know Resurrection yet?
I know resurrection. I don't know true resurrection.
Ah, okay.
Does he have any care for candles?
And then on top of that, true resurrection costs an extremely expensive diamond.
Yeah, and he tells you that he has no interest in the candles. But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that somebody is about to have to leave, so if everybody would like, we can go ahead and put a pin in it for the night.
Oh yeah, Yosh has to leave.
Oh,
Yeah.
right
Real
before.
quick though.
Yeah. Right before we do, I say, man, Bones, you don't really have that big of a selection, do you?
I cast Banish on our party member.
Wait,
He'll be back eventually.
wait, what?
You have banished you somewhere.
Oh, you have to make a charisma save.
Come on, go with spine.
What?
Make
What's
a
your
charisma save.
modifier?
Make a charisma saving throw.
Rogues get proficiency in that, right? Or is it intelligence?
Intelligence and dexterity.
Okay, so yeah, why did I think
It's a
charisma?
DC 18.
Nice try.
You
No.
failed. You have been banished from this plane for the next 6 minutes.
He's going to appear back here. You do realize this, right?
Gary lets you know that you can stay until he pops back into existence.
Well, the thing is, I can also end the spell early.
Oh, okay.
You
Then
will,
in that case, you guys are
you
welcome.
will appear.
You guys can go ahead and just go back to the church once he pops back into existence.
He's had enough.
Great.
Just because I'm curious,
Thank you for
I
your
pull out
business.
Spark's sigil and set it on the counter and see if he can tell me anything of helpful information about this.
So he takes a look at it and says, well, it looks like somebody did a really bad job at removing a sigil that holds a soul in place. It's rather old looking, I will tell you that much. But other than that, not really much I can tell you about it. No clue who it is or why they were there.
What were
Somebody
you
did
showing
a
him?
really shitty job of cutting it out, though. Because it was obviously attached to something if they did this bad of a job making it into an amulet.
What were you showing him?
I take minor offense to that, but understandable.
Wait, what was being shown?
Spark's sigil. The
Okay,
soul
well-
that he's carrying with him.
Oh, okay. We have some other things we can show him. We have that owl staff. We have that mirror. He might be able to help us identify that.
Yeah,
stuff.
can I show him the mirror?
So he looks at the mirror and sees the thing that you guys have been seeing and tells you, well, this is just kind of a thing mirrors around here tend to do if they've been here a while. There's more of a latent evil magic around the area than just a actual, effect from the mirror.
Ah, thanks. That's
If
speaking
we
of. It's
stick
nice to have
around
that.
here long enough, does that happen to us? Like what we're sharing in the mirror?
It can. I mean, if you die, you're gonna look like that.
But not just
True.
from being here in general.
Unless we manage to piss off a necromancer.
There's a number of things that you could happen to you here, but I really couldn't tell you if this would be your fate.
Who has that owl
The
staff?
question is more that if I just simply exist
I
in
have
this
the
area,
owl
will that
staff.
happen just because I'm here?
No.
Not as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay, good.
Yoshi, can you show him the owl staff?
Show him the owl staff.
So he takes a look at the owl staff and he says, "This is an interesting piece. I would say that you're probably better off just trying to attune to it, because I don't need it.
Wow.
So
Right. I will attune to it over the next long rest then.
okay.
Also,
I'm also
What
roll
about
an 800
Fairfire show off his weapon?
That's
Alright, I guess if we're showing off weapons, I put up my sword up there.
Dang it! Oh,
Which I have been told by the sword is called Blade of the Alicorn.
So he looks at the sword, and
I'm very sad.
he looks almost like nostalgic as he says, "I recognize this. I don't remember quite where from. It's been a very long time, but I recognize this."
You're cutting out a bit.
Yeah.
So he said that he recognizes it, but it's been so long that he can't remember exactly where from.
can't remember the exact significance of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. Can you take a look at this and tell me what you might be able to offer for it? I pull out my true silver rod.
So his undead eyes light up as he sees it and says, "Now there is something you don't see very often." Also,
I see it every day, actually.
The puns are too bad.
And who had the owl staff?
I have it.
Was that all he had to say about the true silver rod?
Yeah.
See, I am.
It's just a special audience.
Um,
It seems significant to him.
if Moon, if you're listening, should it be good if I just copy paste that? Because I'm trying to multitask right now, and my brain is just trying to give up on life. Sorry, guys, and just
It's
give me a
alright.
minute.
Hey, Ballistic, what's your favorite evolution?
He's in a different plane of existence at the moment. He'll be back shortly. Can I take a message?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Is he though? He must be AFK,
No, he was banished.
or he's ignoring.
Well,
That was
yeah,
not a
he-
character question. Sawtooth does not know the existence of evolutions. Oh, he's listening.
He's
Oh, okay.
listening.
My favorite is Glaceon.
Glaceon. All right, that's respectable.
Not bad. No, I'll take
My
it.
favorite.
Here's Ballistic. Type.
So, I should have
Okay.
kept track of the
That
moment
should
in
be
which I
the
banished him.
information that you need.
Mine is
So-
Leafeon.
I also
Somebody else-
really like Espeon.
Whoa!
Somebody else
Oh, that's pretty
asked
cool.
a thing. What was the thing that was asked?
What can I get for this true silver rod, or does this have significance to you?
So he digs around for some potions. He has a potion of giant strength, a potion of storm giant strength, and a potion of poison and a potion of resist poison. He says, "Do these interest you for that?"
What was the first one again?
Hill giant strength, storm giant strength, and then poison and poison resistance for the potions.
Okay. Poison and poison resistance.
If you're gonna,
No, thank you though.
Okay.
I can't think of any other reason we have to be here unless we're going to trade anything else at all.
I mean, so
Yeah,
far
No
you
one
have
else
traded
wants to
nothing,
trade
so.
anything. Yeah, if no one else wants to try and trade, let's go back to the church.
Can I
Yeah.
interest you in Quillian?
Yes,
Yeah,
actually,
It's
I
totally-
would like to trade. He's very handy. He could be a very
Yeah.
useful servant. He does talk a lot. He makes quite good jokes.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure if we
you're
just
really happy-
left and let him pop back into existence here and
Oh my
just
gosh.
stayed with you,
this is an opportunity.
he tells you that he does not want Quillian.
That's kind of what I figured he would say.
That is
Yeah.
a fair assessment of things.
Yes,
I
I
allow
really
the
don't-
banishment spell to finish.
I really don't. blame
Quillian
you.
says he would find us somehow, some way, or Ballistic.
Aw man,
And then
I was
would
having fun
light
with
you on
Fluffy.
fire. I am this close to lighting you on fire and throwing you off. this-
incapacitated that entire time.
So are you
Ballistic.
guys going to either pin it staying at his place, at Gary's place, or are you going to pin it at the church?
I would
Let's
say
put it
pin
at
at the
church.
church.
Pin it at the church.
Okay.
The church is
Oh,
our.
As we leave, I say to him,
Well,
well,
Also-
whenever this is all over, Come
When we
see us
came across
sometime.
the alchemist, I thought we were going to go back to the shop that we just ransacked.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh, don't
Since
mention.
we're-
Wendy.
since
As we
we're
walk back, I asked
hello,
Gasper.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're putting a pin in it for now,
Yeah.
and for everybody that may or may not still be listening, we will be picking this up again next week, Saturday for the Lost Memories, and Sunday for the Peacemakers campaign. So if you are wanting to listen in again, go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell, like, comment, and
Yes,
drink
please.
water.
Bye.
Remember to hydrate or
Remember,
dehydrate.
stay hydrated. If you don't stay hydrated, how are you going to get to the next